Yes, thank you very much, D, in the happiest place in the world, the Happy FM studio here in the Caravan of Love. Of course, what a great game of footy we've got for you today. 1 versus 4 on the table. The McLaren Districts Eagles up against the Mount Compass Bulldogs. The Dogs are going to have a tough time of it here, taking on the undefeated Eagles. In the hot seat, taking over from Zeetzi, this man who has had an amazing sporting career. He's an umpire. He's a Stall gift winner in 1985, and he's coached a couple of winners last couple of years. A bloke that needs no introduction, but we're going to introduce him. Paul Young, mate, welcome aboard.
Thank you very much, Steve. Glad to be here for the big game.
What a beauty. These two sides, it's hard to see how the Dogs can possibly come across and win this one today, mate. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's fourth versus first. Obviously, the undefeated McLaren Districts, they lead in most of the stats this season. But they have there is a window of opportunity today. There's a few players out for McLaren, which may, they won't be at absolute best. So they've got a couple of new players coming in today for their first game this season. So it may be just an opportunity for Mount Compass, because they're desperate after last week's 3-point win against Maiponga to continue their winning ways and make try to get up higher than just the fourth place on the ladder and get in those those very important top three positions.
Yeah, and you've got out for the Dogs. You've got Will Zimmerman, Hunter Bailey Hill. In comes Harley Peters and Shane Heatley. So a couple of good ins for the Dogs. And big outs for McLaren's. Vandermeer, big goal kicker. Henry Matthews, another star. Archie Wright. There's 3 incredible goal kickers there. Vander Lear is another one. So he is another very important player. 3 kids coming in. Sam Laurie, the ruckman, a good in.
Yeah, well, Vanderleer and Vandermeer are the best players last week. So, and of course, Matthews and Rudd in particular has had a great season. Represented the GSFL the other week against SFL. So, there are a couple of young fellas coming in. You've got Brock Grund, he's having his first game this year. Rory Long's having his first senior game this year. And of course, Bodie Ticehurst up from the senior Colts. He had a game earlier this year against School in the A grade. He's been playing senior Colts all year. And Sam Laurie coming for a game after a couple of weeks off.
Yes, very, very big game for the Dogs. They want to come out hunting, want to take one of these top scalps. You've got McLaren's undefeated, Maiponga up there in second spot, and Wollonga. They have not got one of these scalps. They're in fourth place on the table trying to get one of these top scalps. They've got a chance because, like I say, there is those young blokes coming in. It is a wet ground. It'll probably suit the Dogs. They don't mind a bit of the sloppy stuff. But McLaren's, they've won the junior Colts today, the senior Colts, and here they are ready to get 4 in a row.
Yeah, they're going to come. Will suit a few of the those heavy set fellas for Mount Compass, the likes of blokes like Claude Simons and Braden Ritter. So if they can match them at the clearances, this is where McLaren this year has dominated the clearances. Not so much actual clearances themselves, but scoring from clearances. Yeah, they're number 1 in the competition. So that's where obviously the Bulldogs are going to have to get in there and try to just quell the influence of guys like Brett Ellis, who's had a pretty good year once again, the 3-time male medalist. So they're but they have lost a couple of decent players. Even the guy they got from Sturt last year, James Matthews, isn't in again today. So he's been a goal kicker this year and been getting a lot of drive through the midfield. So there is a slight opportunity. We just need to score. We just got to score some goals. I mean, Tom Pinion has he's had a reasonable year, but not as good as his last couple of years, kicking 50+ goals.
Yeah, a bit quiet last week. Only the 1 goal against Maiponga, took a nice grab in the pocket, and they're expecting more from him.
Yeah.
Ziggy Vakunas, Tom Whittlesey. There's your 3 forwards. Tom Whittlesey's he's that guy that can play in the centre of the ground. They use him in the midfield. He's a player coach who can throw himself in pretty much anywhere around the ground.
He goes back. He was down back late against Langhorne Creek as well to stop them when they won by 5 points. So he's a very versatile player, plays all over the ground. But Tommy's last 3 games against McLaren, he's scored 1, 2, and last time he played against McLaren at the start of the season, he didn't kick a goal out of the 5. So the 5 that they kicked. So he needs to if he can get his hands on the ball, then maybe they've got the focal point up front to to kick a winning score.
And I'm interested in looking at this battle in the ruck. There's an important player for McLaren's. Timely time to bring this bloke in the game. That is Sam Laurie up against Schultz, the ruckman for the Bulldogs. Cody Ellison will do a bit of the ruck work, but he'll go forward and kick some goals as well. So, and don't forget this man called Liam Fitt. What a bloody weapon this guy is, eh?
Yeah, outstanding footballer, Liam Fitt. He's got a big task ahead of him, Nathan Hicks today. Nathan Hicks.
Schultz.
Nathan Schultz. He's going to have to carry a lot of the load, and hopefully they can get the ball, first hand on the ball, particularly the guys like Chloe Simons, who's had a pretty good year so far.
You mentioned Spud Hicks, though. They've got a couple of small forwards that can do the job. Another one there, Lockie Nash, he can also get a couple of goals. And for the Eagles, they've got a couple of small forwards in there that can do it as well. So we're going to find out who's going to be lining up in there. Interesting, at halftime, we're going to be having a chat to a bloke who they could have used today. That is Luke Minton. He is an absolute ripper too, but he's out with a corky. So we're going to have a chat to him at halftime. That'll be good.
So who's kicking where at the moment? We'll just have to wait until they line up.
Yeah, and good umpires in today. I mean, you're an umpire, mate. What do you think of these two umpires? We've got DJ Darren White and Brendan. He's no Lone Caruso out in the middle there. Are these guys any good?
Yeah, well, they're two of our better umpires in the competition,
so
it's great. Obviously, with first versus fourth, we like to make sure the best umpires have the best game. So, Whitey and Brendan, I think he had a bit of a calf injury early in the season, so it's good to see him back on the ground. So, it should be keep control throughout the game. Pretty much those two lads.
Yeah, and I had a chat to him earlier, and they said, "Well, who's going to be kicking?" We missed the toss, did we? Campus is kicking to the, let's have a look.
Pine Tree End.
Yeah, the Pine Tree End. Well, we call that Rodeo Drive.
Rodeo Drive, okay.
Yeah.
The Rodeo Drive End. Been a Rodeo Drive, Hollywood.
So here we are, about to get things underway. Umpire in the middle, bowls it up. It's going to be Schultz versus Laurie. We'll be watching this battle with closely. Laurie gets the tap over there to that man in Hugh Daniel. Kicks it over for the Bulldogs. On the lead, Ziggy Vakunas trying to take it on the second grab. In goes McLaren's. Handball out. Bulldogs under pressure. Klaus Simons, Fabio, little handball over to Hunter. Scoops it up over to Tom Vakunas. Handball, Scuds. Snaps around the corner. Pinion can't take the mark.
Yeah,
nice work. Little kick around the corner. Spud Hicks jams it onto the boot, hits the post. Minor score.
Good start from Mount Compass. Very good start. Got more straight in the forward line, and Tom, good to see Tom get on his hands on the ball early.
So Brett Ellis for the Eagles. Little chip to Fennerty. Thought about the handball. Just takes his time, weighs his options up. Kicks it out wide, looking for a bit of real estate here. Lockie Cam, over to Goodison, the keg man. Down the line they come, the Eagles. Soft hands, fisted, and good defence there by Vakunas.
Very good defence there from Thomas Vakunas.
So, boundary throw in. Dogs looking to keep this forward pressure on.
We've got Luke Ross going in the ruck here in the forward line. Good tap. He tapped himself.
Oh, great mark, leaping forward there. Ziggy Vakunas takes the mark in the pocket, and we will be riding this one home with him as he shoots for goal, well within distance, no problem there. It's only a matter of accuracy. Going to be kicking to the Rodeo end drive. He's got a sharp looking haircut. He's been in the barber, asked for a number, I reckon that's a number 3.
He's kicked 22 goals this year. In fact, he's kicked quite a few goals the last few weeks, so
offline.
Not particularly accurate. Goes through for a point.
Minor score, 2 points on the board. The Bulldogs, 2 points. McLaren's yet to score on the FPA scoreboard. Reggie Moore to kick it out for McLaren's.
Going out to the scoreboard. No, he's going to go straight up the middle, the pavilion in. Go out to the half back line. Try to pick up that player. McLaren number 6, that's Daniel Mayer. He kicks it down towards. Trying to pick up that player.
Braden McKenzie.
Yeah, Braden McKenzie. So Braden McKenzie's got the ball. Brandon McKenzie. He's in the middle of the ground. 2 points to 0 at the moment. Favour of Mount Compass.
McKenzie now Thought about driving along, kicks it out wide. Got to play a free here in Hunter. Hunter out wide of the Kunis. Tommy the Kunis. Players leading through it. His little short pass is on, looking for and finding Lockie Nash. Nash now driving. Oh, there's been a 25 infringement on the mark there. Geez, that's good umpiring, isn't it?
Yeah, he certainly infringed on the mark. He hadn't called play on, so fair call, 25-metre penalty.
He's right on the just before the 50s, too far out to score. Nash driving it into the teeth of the goals. Up they go. He's got Shagger Ross on the second or third attempt.
Good mark from Rick Ross. One of the lads they picked up from Noarlunga when Noarlunga in the Southern League has gone to recess their A grade, and so they picked up a couple of good, decent players. One of them was Luke Ross. Of course, the other one's Maxie Rogerson. So he's lining up for goal. He's about 20 metres directly in front.
Shouldn't have any trouble with this one. Should pop this one through. The kick by Ross is underway. Umpire goes to the left, but he gets it in now. Goal to the Dogs. They lead.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Florio. They're in your field.
Great start for the Bulldogs. They've really, in fact, I don't think they've gone inside 50 yet, McLaren. So it's been a fantastic start. They're certainly moving the ball with a bit of precision, getting a bit of drive through the middle, and the rucks are on top. They're getting the ball out of the at the moment. They're winning the contests from a stoppage. So that's what we want to see, and they're spreading when they have to, getting a lot of drive off the wing from the Kunis. So and a good start. Both the big fellas down there. Lukey Ross and big Tom Pinion have got their hands on the ball at some stage. Tom didn't take the mark, but Lukey did, and he's kicked the goal.
So here we are, game on here at the Eagle Park. Up by DJ Darren White to ball it up in the middle. Schultz versus Laurie. Tap out there, won by, we'll give that to Schultz. In goes Finity, hands and knees, couple of players on it, stalemate and umpire. They all looked as if they were going to be calling holding the ball on that one. No. So good umpiring. Ball up. Yeah, someone's grabbed someone. It's going the way of the Eagles. Sam Laurie infringed there, just grabbed the jumper there, Schultz. Kick by Laurie, looking for his teammate, off hands. Harley Peters gets a half a kick on it, smothered. Kick out, well, that was fit, Liam. In goes Muff, Brett Ellis. How'd he get out of that? Nice work, Heatley, handball, Hunter now, driving the Bulldogs. Quick run on play, the big boy Schultz, hands and knees, handballs it off. Back to Heatley. Heatley, centre wing position.
Good mark.
Diving mark there for Kunis. That's Ziggy, handball, back to Heatley, he's on fire, Heatley, kick around, looking for Pinion, on the boundary line, hip and shoulder falls over, and it's going to be boundary throwing.
Yeah, again, good transition. Brett Ellis stuffed up the mark, stopped up the kick in the deep into the McLaren forward line, and pretty quick through Adam Hunter to get the ball down into the forward pocket for Mount Compass.
It's a boundary throw-in. It's going to be Ross doing the ruck work. Up against Goodison. Oh, tapped out there. Muff's in there, kicks it off the ground. The Lux of Fortune over to Caldello. The mullet man. Kick into their forward line. Almost Connor fit. McKenzie picks it up. It's going to be a stalemate. Oh, play on. Finity. Oh, he's got tackled now. Stalemate this time. It's going to be a ball up just outside the 50 for the Eagles.
A bit fortuitous with the kick, but he's got it in the right place, Brett Ellis, to be able to get a stoppage. Now he's got the ball again, knocked it through. Trying to pick him up, number 41, is it?
It's Rogerson.
Yeah, Big Max Rogerson. He had 62 last week. Now he's got 16 this week.
He's a man of mystery, this guy, Roger Rogerson.
Well, he's had about 3 different numbers this week. He's I went through
There's no mistake in that haircut, though.
Yeah, that's right.
Kick out wide, Heatley for the Bulldogs. He's had plenty of it. Playing well. Oh, just off hands there. Schultz couldn't take the mark. Laurie wraps things up. Get tackled. Was he got him too high? Yes, he did. And it's going to be a free kick.
Yeah, fair call.
Schultz
He
is
didn't
down.
have quite have the mark shots. I know he's just given to his teammate. Is that Mayer over
Schultz
there?
has caught one in the nose, I think. Kick now, deep
Kane
into
Hopkins.
the forward line. Offhand, Scuds couldn't take the mark. Hunter over to Whittlesey. Whittlesey got tackled. Play on's the call. Ma now dodges, weaves over to Cardello. Handball, kick underway. Nice work by Jackson. Daniels kicks for goal, but scores the minor score, 1 point.
The first score for the game. And Jackson Dunn, it's good to see him come into the game. Also, Kay Dallo, he's also come into the game. And that's what they need. They need those players across the half-forward area to sort of exert a bit of pressure on the back line. At the moment, Man Compass has been able to get the ball out.
Oh, mark.
Good mark from,
Pinion.
Tommy Pinion. He's a long way down from the goals.
Oh, shanked it. This poor kick is looking for Nash. Couldn't find that. Players out of bounds on the full, and the Eagles going to be driving this one back into their 50. So to take the kick there is Matty Hill. In the swampy area here on that ground. Up they go. Off hands out the back. Cardello's got it. Tried to barge his way through. Couldn't get through, and there's going to be a ball up. Just inside the 50. Right in front of the coach's box there for the Dogs.
This is where they lead the competition in scoring from stoppages. So they're going to be very careful here, Mount Compass. They've got the ball out already. And he's tackled well to the ground. And we get the ball up.
Daniel Marr, another important player, one of those inside ball winners for the Eagles. Tapped out there by Schultz, kicked out of there by Hunter. Lux of Fortune taken by Matty Hill's going to drive it back in. He's probably too far out to score. He's going to be kicking from just outside 50, I'd say. Hill looking for a short pass is on. Bullet-like pass, couldn't find his teammate. Kick around the corner, and it's a beauty. Who was that? Daniel Marr, was it? We'll give it to him. And Chappie takes a screamer. Quickly plays on and kicks another goal for the Victor Harbour Motor Company.
Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company, home of the local legends and home to Suzuki, Subaru and Isuzu Ute.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
So great, it was a check sider, was it not?
Yeah, just like he got on the outside of his right foot, right boot, moving towards his left, but he chose to kick it on the outside of his right foot and scored their first goal of the game to go 1-1-7 to 1-2-8 Mount Compass. So a 1 point margin now, and it's tightened up the game. But they a lot better movement through the middle, and of course, again from the stoppages, a ball an errant kick came out off the ground, a mark by the young Matthew Hill, who got it down there, and once again another goal from the stoppage. So that's the way they go, and here they go again. What's up? And Schultz has got the ball, handball over to trying to pick up that play number 21. Is Claude Simons, and Claude Simons tackles his opponent.
Petrucci in there,
Petrucci.
featuring for the McLaren side, another important play, tapped there by
Schultz. Lucky Schultz shrugs him off. Umpire lets it keep going. Down the centre half forward. Looks like Spud trying to get a handball over to the right there, and good mark. And it's
Klaus Simons.
Klaus Simons again.
So he's within distance. He's going to be kicking from, I'd say, about 48 metres. Muff doing his interesting bit of work on the mark there. I don't know, he's correct a couple, but anyway, going to be kicking just inside the 50. Simons, the
Nice
kick
kick.
underway, drifting to the left off, flying for a minor score. 1 goal, 3 the Bulldogs plays, 1 goal, 1 the McLaren side.
Doesn't appear to be any particular goal sort of favouritism either end. They seem to be kicking. Although that ball might be holding up in their breeze, so it might be a slight breeze to the Mount Compass end of the ground.
In they go, Lockie Nash in there on the ground. A couple of Eagles pounce on him, and that ball's going nowhere, right in front of the Caravan of Love. We've got a bit of sunshine here today, which is good to see. A lot of rain during the week. It's a sloppy ground. Tapped out by Laurie. Hanging on was Muff. No, play on. Fair enough. Maybe he played for it. Having fun out there. Brett Ellis, one of the most popular blokes in the league, that guy.
Very popular with the umpires. He's won 3 male medals, so yeah, he's a very good footballer.
Yep. Simons onto the left foot. into the teeth of the goals. Pinion sets himself off hands. In they go.
They both
Off
left
Petrucci. What a ripper. Kicks it out wide. Matty Hill.
Yeah, those two Mount Compass players sort of just looked at each other and allowed the McLaren player to come through and grab the ball and kick it out to Matty Hill. So, yeah, they've been decisioned by the Mount Compass lads.
Oh, Scuds. Nice, mate. Intercept.
Scud's on the wing. I'm just trying to pick him up. He's on the wing position. He's going to kick it down towards the ruck again. I'm trying to pick that up. Like good tap out by McLaren. Picked up by Daniel. Over to his mate Claus Simons.
Off hands it goes. In goes McLaren's. Reggie Moore's in there. Gets a handball away. Nice work. Tackled. Play on. Yeah. So just you could have been forgiven for saying it was too high, but the player dropped his knee. So good umpiring.
Yeah, very good umpiring. You don't want the player to drop his knees and then get rewarded for that.
So
Brendan Caruso.
Ball up. Tapped out by doing the ruck work. Nice work there by Luke Ross. Vacunas over the ball. And in there was Leon Gross. Laid the tackle ball up. Just inside the 50 for the Bulldogs. Ross. Oh, lovely work there by Laurie in ruck. Got a tap down to Cardello, but that ball's going nowhere. Another one. Up they go. Luke Ross gets a smash onto it. In goes Pinion. Trying to paddle the ball forward. Smothered.
Fantastic.
Nice work.
Luke Ross now has a shot for goal. And he's gone through from behind. So he's had a couple of shots. 1-1 for Luke Ross. A brilliant smother by Tommy Pinion. He's keeping the ball. He's having a fair crack today, Tom. So it's good. He hopefully gets on the board and kicks a few goals and drives his team forward. Good mark out the other side by number 31.
Liam Fitt.
Yeah, Liam Fitt. That was too.
In goes the McLaren side. Infinity couldn't get it out. Battling hard along the boundary line. He's done it again. Handball out. Got a bit of run on here from 50. Long kick into the forward line. Cody Ellison couldn't take the mark off hands. Tommy Vacunas gets a kick over to Ross now. Now it's Nash. Back to Ross. Under pressure, the Dogs. They seem to work it out. Nash again. Kick. Vacunas. 2 hands on it. Braden Ritter, left foot wobbler into the forward line. Klaus Simons tried to get it. Couldn't. Off. Laurie, handball, Simons again, second effort, kick towards the goal, across the face of the goals, and Lockie Cam's going to mop things up for the Eagles. The ball stays in, kick long along the line, looking for Petrucci. He's got the run of the ball. In there goes Hunter. This ball's coming back from once it came. Diving mark, couldn't get there. Lockie Cam again. He's got bustled over the boundary line. Tackled.
Great tackle.
Holding the ball.
Took him around once, took him around twice, and it's Adam Hunter.
Jeez, he's playing well, isn't he?
He had a good start. Not hard to pick him out with that long black sleeve on his right leg.
Pinion dropped the mark, should have taken it off hands. And Heatley's got wrapped up in a mark, centre wing position or thereabouts. And it's going to be a ball up. So, Schultz in there, tapped by Fitt. Round the corner. Then goes Lockie Cam. Handball out. Free kick's been paid to Cam, I think.
Yeah, Lockie Cam.
So they're going to be getting this one out of defence, kicking out wide.
Transfer to the other side. And over to Brody Long. Brody Long looking for someone deep. He's looking for his teammate there in Alex Moore. Alex Moore now deep in the half forward line for Mount Compass, the half back line for McLaren Districts. He'll probably go down the line. He's looking for a line. Umpire's giving him plenty of time. So up we go, just over the top of Sam Laurie. Sam Laurie's got the ball. Couldn't see what happened there.
That's hip and shoulder by Spud Hicks. Just put the big boy off, and good defensive work there. Last possession, free kick taken by Hicks over to Heatley. Heatley for the Dogs, short pass. Found his teammate in Vacunas, that's Tom. Kick. Looking for the big boy Schultz. Takes the mark. Whoa. It just handball out over to that man in Oster. Off hands. They got someone up here. Lockie Nash got a handball out. It's going to be a ball up. So almost got the ball clear. Right in the teeth of the goals. Danger ball here for the Eagles. What have they got in defence?
So got Whittlesey, up goes Tommy Pinion for the tap. Over towards Ritter. Ritter can't get the ball. Kicked out by McLaren. Man in front, they're going to pay it. And it's gone to Hugh Daniel. He's around about the best part of 60 metres out from goal. So just put it up for there for Tommy Pinion. And he's got it!
Yes, he's got it.
Put it in the right position. That's what you've got to do. You've got to put it to the advantage of the forward. You can't kick it to to the advantage of the backman. It was a great kick, nicely placed. And now Tom, a chance to get on the board and put them another goal ahead.
So should get it. No problem. He's right. It's hardly an angle to speak of. He's only about 15, 20 metres out. Should pop this one through. The Notables goal scorer for the Dogs. The kick underway by Pinion. He's popped her through. No problems. They come running. The Dogs are happy with that.
40 Winks is your locally owned and operated bedding specialist. As well as stocking a wide range of Manchester, they have all the big brands in bedding like Sealy, King Coil and Temple. Exclusive to 40 Winks is Bed Match, new and exciting technology that scientifically matches the right type of mattress for your body. It will also identify the right type of pillow too. 40 Winks are open 7 days a week and offer a personalised delivery service throughout the Fleurieu region. For a great night's sleep, see 40 Winks, 295 Port Elliot Road, Hayborough.
It's a 16 points, plays 7. Tommy Pinion, he's kicked 23 goals this year so far. That's his 24th for the season. Has kicked over 970 goals, or 905 goals for McLaren, or 906 now, over 260 games. He's a prolific goal kicker for the mighty Bulldogs. So it's great to see him get on the board early, which will give him a lot of confidence because the last time they played, he couldn't get on the scoreboard. So to get one in the first quarter, that's good signs for the Bulldogs going forward.
Yeah, and a big shout out too to the Pinion family over there behind the big gum tree. Shout out to Vicky, Troy and Dino. Tapped out there is Connor Fit doing the ruck work and the roving, trying to get a handball out, and the umpire said,
good decision.
Sorry mate, that is holding the ball. Incorrect disposal, I reckon that one.
Yep. Good kick by Nathan Schultz down to the half forward line. Knocked away there by Ashley Goodison. Going onto his left foot, trying to pick that up. He's kicked it down. It looks like good mark there taken by Braden Ritter. Braden Ritter. He'll be about probably the best part of 25 to 30 metres out from goal on a slight angle. I think they're kicking with a slight breeze, just watching the ball through the air.
Geez, the Rodeo Drive palm trees are hardly moving.
They're hardly moving, but they just seem the ball holding up a little bit on going forward, but negligible advantage really. And the reason they're in front is because they've been playing a lot better.
So the kick by Ritter, the left foot is underway. The kick is offline through for the minus score. So chance goes begging. 2 goals, 5. The Bulldogs play the Eagles. 1 goal, 1 on the FPAG score. Oh, splash! You see that ball hit the water. There's a pond in there. Reggie Moore, thank you very much, fellas, for throwing the ball in the pond for me. So kick by Moyle. Out long, looking for, can't find his teammate. Out there goes Acton, got handled out there. Nice work by Muff, bangs it onto the boot. Bouncing ball, the Eagles are pressing. In goes Heatley, picks it up by one hand. Got tackled by a couple of Eagles. And umpire says, I'll have that one, gentlemen. Ball up.
Yep, fair enough. Didn't have a prior opportunity. Ball was knocked away from his disposal. Picked up by Thomas Willis. He's kicked it down to half forward, looking at the Mount McLaren district lad on the outside. He's got the ball out to now. He's over towards number 38, Ashley Goodison. Ashley Goodison down to a nice mark in the middle there, taken by just trying to pick that guy
Leon
up.
Groves.
Leon Groves,
Eagles.
Groves.
Groves now kicks it out wide. He's got Marr. That's Daniel Marr. He's got a bit of advice. Go, Bo, go, Bo. Here he goes. He goes out wide. And nice work there by the young bloke, Brock Grund, into the side this week. The rookie. What's he going to do with it? Grund weighs his options up. He's going to kick it in the forward 50. Oh, he's just kicked it in the pocket looking for... Can't find anyone. He's found the big boy, Schultz. Nathan Schultz. Important player for the Bulldogs.
He's got a bit of bulk with the ruck, isn't he? I mean, you have to work. He's been working from one end of the ground to the other at the moment, so it's deep in the back pocket. Kicks out the half back line. Good mark there, taken by Ziggy Vicunas.
That's a sharp looking haircut. Kick by Vicunas into the centre of the ground. Oh, I just burnt the ball there, and it goes straight in the arms of Rory. Long kick, finds his teammate and Cale Dello, the mullet man. What's he going to do? Kicking long into a dangerous spot. Oh, one-on-one, Cody Ellison. In there, they dive on it. Nice work by Vicunas to wrap things up. Jeez, last line of defence, the Bulldogs stout.
Desperate work by Vicunas right in the goal square for deep in the goal area for McLaren.
Ball up. In goes Shagaloot Ross over the back there. Bulldogs fighting hard.
He threw his arms in the air. He's got a free kick. The umpire's milked it, and the umpire gave it to him. But it looks like he did get some sort of tackle above the shoulders. So the free kick out down to Brett Ellis.
Yeah. Superstar veteran for the Eagles. Should pop this one through. Bit of an angle, maybe a 45, but it's no distance to speak of. Has no troubles. Kicks truly. And the Eagles get one back. 2 goals, 1. The Eagles playing the Bulldogs 2 goals, 5 on the FPA scoreboard.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Pull over. Let's rob this joint.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a test and tag service.
Looks like this place has got its own secretary.
What do you mean, secretary?
That sign.
You idiot, that's security. This place has got an alarm.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Brett Ellis, he's kicked a couple of goals already this season. That's only his 3rd goal for the year, so it's been long time. He hasn't kicked too many goals. He's been doing a lot of his work through the middle, and as I said, he's one of the key reasons why they're on top of the ladder as the number 1 scoring team from a clearance, and number 4 Brett Ellis has a lot to do with that. Also, of course, players like Sam Laurie, who is giving him first touch of the ball in the middle. A bit of a contrast between Vicunas' hairstyle and Caldello's hairstyle, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a contrast in there. One bloke knows where the scissors are, and the other bloke's just forgotten about it completely. I asked Gianni Petrucci what he puts in his hair. He said, I don't think he even washes it. Ball up in the middle. Luke Ross doing the ruck work for the Bulldogs up against Sam Laurie. That one is a stalemate. And it's going to be take 2. Right in the middle of the ground. The big boys go at it. Laurie front position gets the tap in towards the beautiful work there by the midfielders. A kick by the Eagles. In goes Leon Groves. He's got a bit of space. Paddles the ball towards himself. Handballs it towards himself. Roger. Oh, there's a free kick. Was it?
Free kick. I'm not sure what it is.
Off to Fenity. Must have got maybe held. We didn't quite see that one. But free kick to Fenity. And he's within distance here. Going to be kicking about 45 metres and about 45-degree angle. So this bloke, very good quality footballer. Fenity kicks it, just sneaks in there. It's a goal to the Eagles. They hit the lead.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
McLaren's go to 3 goals, 1. Plays 2 goals, 5 on the FPA scoreboard.
Again, they got the clearance. Ball went pretty quick transition down to the forward line, and Fenley got on the end of it and was able to kick a nice goal. Certainly didn't look like there was any wind in that particular goal. Kick, he long way out and curved through for a nice goal. So it's an issue they're going to have to deal with, Mount Compass, throughout the game, is to try and quell the influence of these guys in the middle, because if they get the clearance, they often score.
Tapped out by Ross for the Bulldogs. Does the roving work too. Pops one up as a bit of a rainmaker. Vicunas sets himself lovely chest mark, puts himself forward, and he gets a 25 metre as well for his trouble. Doesn't muck around with that. Plays on, looking for the tall timber of down there, looking for Whittlesea, but the siren has beaten everyone. It is over. And a late quarter goal there for the Eagles has put them up 3 goals 1. Plays 2 goals 5. What's that? Just trying to get the abacus onto that one.
2
It's
points.
7 to, yes, a 2-point margin in favour of the Eagles. An interesting quarter there. Bulldogs probably had the better of that quarter there. What do you reckon?
I think they definitely had the better of the quarter. They just couldn't convert. They had missed a couple of opportunities they could have kicked.
Yep.
And of course they've made the most of their opportunities, McLaren. So it's very even.
Yep.
They're getting a lot of drive through the half back off with Adam Hunter and that is Mount Compass. But it seems to, as I said, the clearance issue is something they're going to have to deal with Mount Compass. If they get the ball out of from a clearance, McLaren normally score. They're the number 1 scoring team from a clearance in the competition. So it's important they're going to tidy up around the stoppages. What they can do, I don't know whether they're going to put a tag on some of these guys, but it seems to be they've got a few anyway. They've got Dallo and Brett Ellis, which causing a bit of havoc. Ellis has had a great quarter. I don't know how many positions he had, but it must have been close to 7 or 8. And for the other team, I think the big ruckman. Nathan Schutz here, he's toiled in the middle, but he's up against it with a couple of the bigger blokes. Both Allison and Laurie are controlling the middle at the moment, and he's got to try and just keep working his way through it. There's a bit more support, I think, from big Lukey Ross, who has kicked the goal. Luke Ross has got on the scoreboard, but they just need a bit of support around the ground in terms of stopping McLaren's drive through off a stoppage into the forward of the scoring area.
Yeah, looks like it could be anyone's game here, and match of the round is 1 versus 4 on the table. What a beauty we've got in store for you today. This is the Great Southern Football League match of the round, brought to you by Happy FM, and you can get us on happyfm.org.au, stream it YouTube, and also on the radio at 90.1 Happy FM.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbor, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Let's talk about your new shed. You want it tough. You want it to look good. You want it to last for years. You want ShedX Fluorio, the experts in design and construct. If you can dream the shed, they can build the shed. Dream it, design it, build it with ShedX Fluorio. From initial design through to finished construction, your project is in trusted hands with ShedX Fluorio. Quality workmanship and experience you can trust. ShedXFluorio.com.au.
It's a great game of footy. It's anybody's game up for grabs here. This important game for the Bulldogs and for the McLarens. It's business as usual. The undisputed heavyweight champions. There's no doubt about it. This club is just players deep. They got the B grades up and firing, the A grades up and firing. All their teams incredible. But they are depleted today. So, you know, a bit of wet weather footy suits the Dogs, and they're playing all right, Youngie.
They're playing really well, Steve. I'm pretty confident, content or happy with the way the Bulldogs are going so far. They're certainly taking up to McLaren, and where they can sustain the pressure they have to sustain around the ball has to be done, of course, for the whole game. So it's going to be important they can get their hands on the ball out of the middle and prevent the likes of Alice and Dallo and these sort of guys getting their hands on first. But no, it's been a good game so far. Very open, using the wide spaces. Both teams, when they get the opportunity, they transfer the ball across and down. So, looking good so far. Looking for a pretty good game.
Yeah, absolutely. So, starting things off again, here we go. Second quarter at the Eagle Park. Ball up in the middle. Laurie versus Schultz. Schultz gets the tap for the Bulldogs. In goes Brett Ellis. Kick around over there looking for Ma. 2 hands on it. Play on. There he is. Jackson Daniels couldn't get it for the Eagles. Kick up there. The Bulldogs trying to get out. Laurie. Hopkins. Kick. It's a screwy. How to get out of that? Nice work. Fisted there by Rogerson. Off hands. Petrucci. Left foot. Snap around the corner. Off and through. Just snuck it through for the point.
Yeah, very nice work there from the young fella Brock Grun. Got the handball out to Petrucci. Petrucci got it on his left foot snap. So already into attack.
Hunter with the kick out wide to Heatley. Down the line they go. Whittlesey, player coach. He played a ripper last week. Very instrumental in their almost come from behind to win that game.
Right on the line. Umpires allowed it.
Luke Ross, he's had plenty of the ball.
Yeah, he's been pretty good. He's a nice little pass there. Down to Vakunas. Vakunas on the right foot, goes down deep into the forward pocket. I think he got Brent behind them. Tom Pinion could have got a free kick there, but a good mark there to Lockie and Nash. Lockie Nash on the right foot, kicks into the forward zone. Up goes Pinion, looks like Vakunas. Ball's come out from McLaren. Picked up, try to pick him up, number
Jackson
40.
Daniels.
Jackson Daniels, it was Jackson Daniels, and he's been collared and taken down by young Claus Simons.
So they're within their 50 here. Bulldogs, Luke Ross, tap. Spud Hicks got a handball. Taken into a tackle there was the young bloke in Hayden Jonas, and will be a ball up. They're about 30 metres out from their goals here. Ball up. In there goes Sam Laurie, gets
Nice
a tap. Goodison, lovely ruck work. Off hands, Ma was in there. Over the ball is the mullet man, Carl Della's to near ball up. So they're just in there attacking half, the Bulldogs. Stolen out of there somehow. Klaus Simons left foot towards the goals. Pinion! 2 hands on it, couldn't take the mark on the boundary line. It's been rushed over and a boundary throwing. Geez, he had a couple of hands on it.
He should have taken that. It's a pretty dry day today. I mean, we had some rain early, but there's no moisture on the ground that I can see, and the ball seems to be pretty dry. So just the one he should have taken.
So boundary throw in. Pressing here in there forward up. Lovely tap by Ross into a dangerous spot. Mars in there, busted his way, got a kick out of trouble there. Oh, shocking bounce for Fit over the top. Eagles getting out of trouble, tackled.
Nice tackle there.
Was that
Hugh
Hopkins?
Daniel did the tackle, I think.
Yeah, Kane Hopkins was in there, and you ball up. So they're only about 20 metres out. Bulldogs, Luke Ross, tapped there by Goodison. In goes Nash, try to bang his boot, smothered. Klaus Simons off the ground, soccer style. It's the World Cup soccer. Couldn't get it through. It's through for the minor score, 1 point. So, yeah, Klaus Simons used to be a soccer player. That's what he did in his formative years before he turned to Aussie rules. So, he doesn't mind the round ball game. So, kick out here from full back. 2 Eagles sport themselves there. Taken away was Oster. Short pass is on and finds his teammate in Spud Hicks.
Yeah, Spud Hicks, he's had a pretty slow. He runs around on his left foot. Oh no, he shanked it. It's gone off the side of the boot and in for a behind. You won't be happy with that. He should have kicked that goal. Should have just taken his time, gone back and put it through. But yeah, 2-6. Now I think it was a 2-7, so they're now it becomes a bit of an issue for them. The inaccuracy. That's one they should have kicked.
Yeah, so that would have put him ahead, and just hit the fat part of the ball there.
Yeah,
trying to bend it around. So Moore's going to take the kick out again. Short pass is on. Got a free player here, Infinity, kicking it out. They've got players wider here. Nice work by
yes, he's paid it. The umpire has paid. Good call by Brendan Caruso off the ball.
Petrucci was the offender there. Just put
Sam
the block
Oster got
on.
a free kick. He definitely was blocked from getting to the ball. So good
Great
decision by
umpiring.
Brendan Caruso. Yep.
Oster, long kick, looking for Vakunas. He's claiming the mark and or free kick. Umpire didn't have anything to do with that, and it's going to be a ball up. So, Luke Ross again gets
Nice
a tap
from Luke Ross. Picked up by Lockie Nash. He tried a handball, but he's taken over the boundary line.
into the fish pond. Having a bit of fun in the fish pond. And just threw it back into the fish pond. How about that one? Yeah, deal with that, mate. Jeez, it's good fun to be a boundary umpire when that's happening, eh?
Yeah, he could have just handed it to him.
Poor young bloke. Feel for him. Is that Eddie Everton? I don't know.
I think it is.
Yeah.
The boundary umpire. Yeah.
Tapped there by Luke Ross. In goes Lockie Nash. Moyle is in there. Back in the fish pond. Jeez, it's a fun job. Look at him. Oh, lovely. That's a wet boot. His mum's not going to be happy cleaning those. That's Eddie
quite
Everton.
a deep puddle, that.
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't fall in there. He could drown.
So look at that one. It's up and over. Luke Ross tapped it in. Carl Dello's trying his best. Hopkins in there. Hey! Lucky Nash lays a tackle.
Kane Hopkins went straight into him. Great tackle.
Good footy all round. Fun and games here in the right forward pocket. The Bulldogs. Luke Ross taps. That was Mark. Brady Ellis tried his best in there. Ball's going nowhere, and that's going to be another ball up.
Boundary umpire's just changed into his flippers. Just looking on the sideline.
With the snorkel. Tapped out by Ross again. He's doing well in the ruck. Kicked up high by Carl Dello. Out to there's a free kick given away by Schultz. It's going away the Eagles. McLaren's now. Bit of space and time. They're trying to move the ball on, but players are swarming back in numbers. Yeah, 25.
25 metres. You can't come in from the side like that. You must go. You've got to wait for the umpire to call the play on call. He hadn't called a play on, so Sam Laurie will take an extra 25 metres closer to the McLaren goal.
Geez, that's a healthy 25 too.
Yep. And ball over to his teammate. Yeah, but he's kicked it straight down
Whittlesey.
To Tommy Whittlesey. He's going to go right across the ground, transfer the play.
Vakunas, that's Tom Vakunas.
Picked up by Hugh Daniel, and Hugh Daniel will hold the ball. It'll be another ball up. Around about between wing and the centre half forward area. Up goes Laurie and Schultz. Well picked up by. He dropped it on his ball, but he's still got his boot to it. Got the ball on his boot, so that was Brett Ellis. Now it's gone over to picked up by
Cody Ellison.
Kobe Ellison and picked it through from behind.
So chance gone begging there for the Eagles. They had a red hot goal at that one. 3 goals, 3. McLaren's playing 2 goals, 7 Mount Compass. And caught in the fishnet there is Shane Heatley, but somehow he got out. It's
currently around the 8-minute mark of the second quarter.
So Heatley says, I'm going to kick it long, fellas. He holds the ball up and does exactly that, looking for a teammate. And Spud Hicks presents well. Hopkins now with an opportunity on the boundary line. Gets out of a tackle, brushes it. Look, Spud Hicks, lovely blind turn.
Well done.
Moyle, opportunity for the Eagles, pops it back. In they go. Venety, smothered off the boot. Whittlesey for the Bulldogs, can't get it out. It's going to be a ball up.
Great play by the Mount Compass lads to prevent them from getting down forward. A couple of good smothers. There goes Schultz and Laurie once again down towards. Just pick him up.
It's Venety.
Oh, is it? Yeah, Venety, number 9.
It's Venety for the Eagles, a very important player. He's a ripper.
We've hit 1 goal so far this quarter. Ball goes up once again over towards Brett Ellis. Brett Ellis fighting it off.
So ball up. Here we go. Eagles just towards their attacking half. Schultz takes front position. Laurie gets the tap. Venety got it out somehow. In goes Harley Peters, bustles his way through, gets a kick, Lux of Fortune, drops it. Oh, play-ons a call. Braxton Watson goes in. Heatley had plenty of it. Left foot kick to the advantage of his teammate in Tom Vakunas. Wants to get things moving, kicks it. Leading up there, who's he got? Looking for, almost a mark there.
He's paid a free kick for on the shoulder.
Chopped his hands or something.
So Tommy Whittlesey will take a shot for goal. Deep in the forward pocket, probably about 35 to 40 metres out.
So he's looking right into the sun here, Whittlesey. He's within scoring distance. Be about a 45-degree angle. Take a very good kick from there. Whittlesey. Kick underway. It's going to drop short. Pack forms fisted over through for the minor score. Umpire Cheesy Cheezel says that's 1 point. Moyle doesn't muck around, just kicks out from fullback over to Jackson Daniels. Coke, no ice. Going to kick it along the boundary line. He's got a free player here in Lockie Cam. Cam now, deliberate, weighs his options up, looks for the fat side, but says no, I'm going to take it long down the line. Pack forms. It's fisted out there by Scuds. Laurie tried to get a handball out to a running Eagle. Can't do so. Centre wing, it's going to be a ball up.
No prior opportunity, says Darren White. He's going to throw it up once again on the wing position on the outer side of the ground. And these two guys have been going it all day. Now he's paid a free kick over the shoulder. Pretty unfortunate. Probably there, but just a slightly unfortunate play of arms. And Laurie's going to kick along. And not particularly the best kick for his forwards. Nearly a big good mark there taken by Liam Fitt. But he follows up with a tackle on his Mount Compass opponent. He's got a ball up about 45 metres out from the McLaren goal. Kicking to the Rodeo drive end. Goes Whitey once again, throws up the ball, and the two ruckmen go with Schultz and this time it was Cody Ellison. Picked it back up, goes up, looks broke out number 7 with Thomas Vitkunas into the wing. A great mark there taken by Luke Ross. Has had a good game so far. He's kicked it out towards Tommy Pinion. Tommy Pinion now. Nice pass to his teammate.
Another Tom.
And Tommy Whittlesey, captain coach.
So he'd be kicking at about 50 metres, 45-degree angle. Whittlesey. It's probably a bit further out in his last kick, but he's lining up like he's kicking these every day of the week. Whittlesey with an opportunity for the Dogs. Can they take the lead with this kick underway? It's looking pretty good, dropping short. Off hands, Pinion couldn't take the mark, and it's through for the minor score. So it is all locked up here. 2 goals, 9. Plays 3 goals, 3. The Bulldogs with more opportunities just couldn't take them.
No, they just haven't been accurate in front of goal. It's the only difference in the game. They should be up by a couple of goals. I would have thought they've had most of the play, but the inaccuracies cost him a little bit. Nice
grab. That was Connor Fit there. So great grab. One strong grab down the line he goes. Bouncing ball. Carl Dello leads for the ball. Handball, long, sweeping. What's he got up forward? In goes Finnerty. Handball it back. They're going coast to coast here. The Eagles got shot on goal. Offline through for the minor score. That was good ball movement.
Very good movement again from a stoppage. And a long way out, like 100 metres down the track. All of a sudden they get the ball down there in a very quick transition. So they played just on 13 minutes into the second quarter.
Pat Acton here for the Bulldogs. Kick. Little short pass. Just sharing the ball around over to Hunter. Going to get his stats up. Over to Heatley. Getting plenty of advice. He's ignoring all of it. Just kicks it straight back to Hunter. Yep, stats plenty for these blokes. Kicking out wide again. That was Hugh Daniel. Over to Scuds. Kicks it. Centre wing position. Ritter does off hands it goes. In goes Ellis. Right handball. Over to Moyle. Moyle. Pass down the line. And a diving. Mark, how about that one? Fit.
Yeah, it looked like when I touched the ground, but he obviously got his hands under it. A bit of a slips catch for Connor Fit. And he'll have a shot for goal. Well, I don't think he'll have a shot for goal. He's going to just kick it deep into the forward line and give Cody Ellison something to get onto.
So off through for the minor score again. So not mucking around with that. Hunter just plays on. Over to his
may come off the boot. I think they're paying it. No, they're going to throw it
Pretty
in.
long wanted it. So they're pushing here, the Eagles, through for a couple of points, and that's what they lead by in this game. It is a tight contest here. Tap by Schultz, over to Hunter, wrapped up, going to be a ball up. Just short of the inside the 50 there. Tap by Laurie. Ellis. Lovely ruck work. Jackson Daniels kicks to the advantage of his teammate. In there is Tom the Cooners, got tackled by Fennerty, and that ball's going nowhere. Ball up.
Yeah, they're certainly getting the ball, clearing the ball. I mean, they're not winning the clearances, Mount Compass, but they're probably pretty even in general play.
In goes Liam Fitt. Dodges Wees.
Nice
Brushes a tackle. Kick around the corner. In goes Heatley again. He's playing well in defence for the Bulldogs. Oh, beautiful hands there by that man. Liam Fitt onto his left foot, drives it to the teeth of the goals that go up. Off hands through for another minor score. 3 straight points to the Eagles there.
We played about 15.5 minutes into the second quarter, and it's still very, not much between 24 to 21, 23 at the moment, I think. Is that 21? So a 3-point lead to McLaren. The ball comes out to the wing position. Up they go. I think he might have got stopped there a bit, Thomas Whittlesey, but they played it, got out to number 49, Jackson Daniels. Daniels out to the centre half forward position.
Yeah.
But it's a big
Free
pull
kick.
out. Adam Hunter will take a free kick.
So yeah, infringing there was Cody Ellison, just grabbed him off the ball. Hunter now. Hunter and Heatley in defence have been very good for the Dogs. Kicks it out wide. He's got Ritter. Doesn't muck around. Handball over to Nash. Nash, right foot pass over to Pinion. Pinion now, too far out to score. Handball back to Ritter. Ritter, the left foot in towards the 50. They go up, and it is Luke Ross with the good hands and a comfortable mark.
Yeah. Good transition, great move between the three lads who got get the ball out from Pinion over to Ritter, and then Ritter with a nice pass to the big fella Luke Ross. So here's an opportunity. They certainly need to get another goal pretty soon. They've toiled pretty hard so far for a little reward. So this is one they definitely need.
So the Eagles lead by 3 points. This is to put the Dogs up. Luke Ross, kick on goal is through the middle. The goal. So they go up, the Dogs.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
And now we've just played over 17 minutes into this second quarter. Big Lukey Ross has kicked a couple. He is playing a blinder here today, the big boy. And he goes off for a rest, and the little bloke comes on for the big bloke. That is Jacob Pugh, the jockey I call him. Not much of him, but he's got a big heart. They put a couple of runners on. Braxton Watson comes on as well.
Well, that's what they need. It's 3-9 now, so that's 27 to 3-6, 24. We just played over 7.5 minutes into the second quarter, so yeah, it's a lot of work, a lot of toil's gone into that. 17 minutes and scored their first goal in the second quarter.
Ball up in the centre. Laurie gets the tap. In goes Lockie Nash. Can't get it out. Going to be a ball up again. So the Dogs are up by 3 points. Laurie gets the tap. Fennerty gets a handball for the Eagles. Goes missing though. In goes the young bloke Hayden Jonas. Tackled. Petrucci now for the Eagles. Little left foot pokes it around the corner. Fisted by Hunter over the boundary line. And good footy. So boundary throw in. This ground has held up pretty well considering this massive rain we've had through the week. It is wet and slippery out there, but it's still pretty good conditions considering. Tap out there by Laurie. In goes Acton. Handball, well done. Klaus Simons had a go at it. And he goes again. Holding the ball. A call there.
Probably could have gone to his left and got the ball off, but he decided to go to the right, and it's gone down now to Groves, yep.
Kick out there. Liam Fitt this time in there. Connor Fitt was there holding the ball.
Yeah.
That was
the ball. Unfortunately, let it go.
Yep.
Played almost 19 minutes, and we've only had one goal between in this quarter. McLaren have kicked 5 behinds. They've gone from 3-1 to 3-6, and Mount Compass have kicked 1 goal for this quarter, so 1 goal between us. So it won't be a lot of time on, I would have thought.
Mackenzie, left foot, kicks it over to Hunter. Hunter, down the line he goes. Juggling
Yes,
Mark.
good decision.
Yeah,
Don't need to push him after the mark. The mark is fairly clear. Looks like Rogerson with the mark.
Yep. So Roger Rogerson kicks it up there, looking for a target. Off hands, fisted. The Kegman, Goodison. And it's just over there, right in front of the scoreboard. There it is, 3-6 plays 3-9, a 3-point margin here. And we've played almost 20 minutes into this second quarter. An absolute contest we've got out here today. Anybody's game. Who wants it bad enough? That's the question. Lockie Cam's going to do the ruck work against Whittlesea. In they go, tackled, and that was Matty Hill. Going to be a ball up again. Cam takes a front position, gets the tap for the Eagles. In goes Nash, over to Vicunas. This is Ziggy, left foot towards the goals, off hands. Oh, the Dogs go in. Braxton Watson can't pick it up. Muff can. He gets a little tap over the boundary line, over to rush it through for the minor score, and 1 point for the Bulldogs. Moyle to kick it out for the Eagles. He's thinking. He's got a bit of thinking
Generally
music.
favour this side of the grounds, and that's the way he's done once again. Very close to the boundary, tapped over there by Sammy Oster. Not far away from that puddle that we nearly lost the boundary umpire in.
Yeah, he's got to wipe the ball down there. Some wet patches around the place. So, boundary throw in towards the attacking half of the Bulldogs. We've gone 21 and a half minutes into this second quarter. Kick, trying to get out there. Fabio had a bit of an airy. He's bustling in there trying to get it out. He can't do so. Another ball up. The big boys. Schultz gets a tap for the Bulldogs. Braxton Watson gets tackled. That ball's going nowhere once again. 4 point margin here. Tap by Schultz towards Whittlesea. Eagles pressing. In goes Fabio, gets tackled. And what? They called it holding the ball today.
Yeah,
There we go.
Got a bit quick that one. I can see how he had too much of a opportunity there to get rid of the ball before he's tackled. I'm not sure he should be on the mark. I get a feeling he's got a tagging job on Brett Ellis, because every time he's around the stoppages, you see Claus Simon's right along Brett Ellis's side.
So, centre wing position. Ball up. Schultz gets a tap there for the Bulldogs. In goes that bloke, Brett Ellis. Gets... Oh, blew the whistle a bit early, maybe. That was... they're off to the races there, the Eagles. Couldn't get it out, so ball up. Schultz, Laurie. Laurie gets a tap. Nash, yup, tackled. Going nowhere again. Just a stalemate. We played 22 and a half minutes into this second quarter now. Siren's not too far away now. We've got a time on. Tap by Laurie. Lovely work, but it's over the boundary line this time and through for boundary throwing.
Yeah, only 1 goal between them so far this quarter, so you can't see much more time being added on. It's just, there has been a lot of stoppages, a few boundary throw-ins, and there's been a lot of congestion, so perhaps they may push the quarter beyond 25 minutes.
Schultz takes the handball out towards his teammate, and Ritter puts his head down, bum up. Oh, look at that. Liam Fitt, the ball, just trying to barge his way through, couldn't do so, and trying to get over his brother. There goes the siren to end this entertaining second quarter, and what a game of footy we've got here. It's a low-scoring affair. The Bulldogs could have been up by more. It's a 3-10 to 3-6, 4-point margin in favour of the Dogs, and they've come here to play. They're looking to knock off the undefeated Eagles side, but an entertaining game nonetheless. They're Youngie. What do you think?
Yeah, well, it's been a very entertaining game. It's been a very contested game. Not typically. I mean, probably opened a bit in the first quarter, not so much the second quarter. They're only 1 goal between the two teams, so it's going to be a low-scoring game, which will play into the hands, I think, of Mount Compass. If they can keep it at a lowish scoring game, I think that might suit them, because they only need to kick 2 or 3 more goals. They've probably got a good chance of taking up the game. So, but a very interesting, second half set up with only 4 points at the margin half time. That quarter went for about 23.5 minutes. So just showed that there wasn't a lot of time on. So yeah, we had Ross kick it. So the goal kickers, we had that quarter McLaren didn't kick a goal. So still only Alice Fanuti and Ma, and for Mount Compass, Ross has kicked a couple, and Tom Pinion the other one. So that's the way it is at the moment. 3-6 to 3-10. Looking forward to a great second half, and hopefully the sun stays out and it stays pretty dry for the rest of the game.
Absolutely. This is the Great Southern Football League match of the round. Stream on YouTube at happyfm.org.au and on the radio at 90.1 Happy FM.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbor, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Let's talk about your new shed. You want it tough. You want it to look good. You want it to last for years. You want ShedX Fluorio, the experts in design and construct. If you can dream the shed, they can build the shed. Dream it, design it, build it with ShedX Fluorio. From initial design through to finished construction, your project is in trusted hands with ShedX Fluorio. Quality workmanship and experience you can trust. ShedXFluorio.com.au.
And Chappie takes a screamer! Quickly plays on and kicks another goal for the Victor Harbor Motor Company. Welcome to the Victor Harbor Motor Company, home of the local legends and home to Suzuki, Subaru and Isuzu Ute.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbor Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbor.
40 Winks is your locally owned and operated bedding specialist. As well as stocking a wide range of Manchester, they have all the big brands in bedding like Sealy, King Coil and Temple. Exclusive to 40 Winks is Bed Match, new and exciting technology that scientifically matches the right type of mattress for your body. It will also identify the right type of pillow too. 40 Winks are open 7 days a week and offer a personalised delivery service throughout the Fleurieu region. For a great night's sleep, see 40 Winks, 295 Port Elliot Road, Hayborough. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
Welcome to the Halftime Hub. I'm talking to a bloke who should be playing today. He's not. He's a gun for McLaren's. His name's Luke Nitton. Luke, thanks for joining us, mate.
No worries, good to be here.
What a interesting game of footy we've got on here. It's a 4-point margin. You wish you were out there playing today?
Absolutely. It sucks watching. I hate getting injured.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do on the sidelines really, is there?
Yeah, so what about your injury, mate? You got a corky?
Yeah, a few weeks ago now, it was actually against Yankalilla. I got a heavy knock on my quad and tried to run it off for pretty much the rest of the game. Couldn't get going again, and then left it a few weeks. It blew up, got really swollen, and it was still niggling me, so I got a scan on Wednesday, and I've got a 8 centimetre tear in my quad, so about a month hopefully, maybe a little bit more. Still got to see the doctor properly, but
that's the best thing to do with it when you've got a corky, is to try and run it out.
Yeah, try and run it off, but I was trying to run off the tear in my quad, so probably wasn't doing myself any favours. Yeah, it'd be good if you could get a scan right there.
Yeah,
right there.
That's the way it goes. So how far away are you before you come back?
Well, how long's it been? It's been 3 weeks, so I'm not really sure. I'm yet to see the doctor properly because I only just got my scan on Wednesday, but they've got me up on the board for 6 to 8, but I reckon it'll be a bit quicker than that.
Oh, there you
Considering
go.
I've already done 3, so.
Yeah. So what's your treatment? What do you do for that?
I haven't seen the physio yet. I'm not really sure, but
right.
I'm sure it'll just be a bit of strength training in the gym or something.
Do you have a sponsor here at the McLaren's Club, a physio?
We do, but I'm not going to be able to give him a shout out because I forgot the name. Sorry, boys.
There you go.
His name's Jacob.
Jacob. Shout out to Jacob, the physio. Yeah, good stuff. And who else is out? You've got some young guys in playing their first game today?
Yeah, Brock Grun's in for his first game. He'd been close a lot of times getting his first game.
Yep.
Played similar to me, good swap, I guess.
Yep.
But yeah, he's been knocking on the door for a long time. Lots of the young boys have.
Yep. And who else the other young bloke in is...
We got Bodie in.
Bodie, that's right.
Bodie's good. He's in on the 17s, so we love stealing a few boys from the under 17s this year. So it's good having good young kids that can come in and they just fit straight in. So it's really good.
That's the thing about your club. It's so much depth.
Yeah.
I mean, junior colts, senior colts, B's, A's, you're doing well, and it's
looking
tested
real good.
now.
Yeah. They're looking good across all the grades, aren't we? I reckon we're sitting pretty at the top in all of them so far. So real good for the club. Love it.
Yeah. And Vandermeer's out?
Vandermeer's out. I reckon he might be away.
Yeah.
He's not injured.
Oh, he's not injured. Just
he's a little holiday man in the middle of the year, I reckon.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he's away. I think someone told me he was in Sydney. I didn't actually know until today when I didn't fucking hear him walking around in the change rooms.
Oh, okay. There you go. He's a bit of an entertainer, isn't he?
Mary has a lot to say. He's good quality around the club.
That's good.
Great addition.
Yeah, right. Talking about entertaining, I spoke to your dad, and he said to me, tell me about a story where you were on top of the club rooms one night after training. Is that a true story? On top of the roof?
It wasn't. It was a little bit false. I was on top of I was on top of something. There was a bobcat or some big tractor thing out the back, and we love to get on it a bit on a Thursday night. Everyone's sixth round, has a couple beers, and every now and then we get a bit out of hand on a Thursday night, and I ended up on top of the tractor.
Yeah. But he loved the story so much, didn't he? Maybe embellished the story.
He embellished it a little bit, didn't he?
Yeah,
He put a bit of mayo on it.
Love it. So tell us about your early days in footy. What was it like? You've been here since your juniors?
I actually started at Old Noongar, so my uncle Trevor coached Old Noongar to the flag, the last one when they played against Ranella in I'm not sure, fair while ago now though.
Okay.
So they won a flag there, so that's why I played at Old Noongar. Then I moved over here in under 14s just because my younger brother plays. He's a real good little footballer as well, Dylan. And my sister plays netball, so we all moved here so that we could all be playing on the same day, same place. Yeah. And I've absolutely loved it since I've been back.
What makes this club so good?
Oh, just all the people, the volunteers, everyone at the club's amazing.
Yeah.
It's just that's such a good community here at McLaren Vale, so I just love it. And we weren't the best in under 14s when we first started, so we've done our time down the bottom, and we've finally made it up, and now we're a real strong club, which is great.
So what made the change? You said you weren't real strong. Who changed that for you? Who were some of the people that we
Obviously in the A grade when we moved Gianni over, that's when they got the real switch in the A grade, but I don't know, through the juniors we all stuck together. That's why I think we've gelled so well. So much like continuity between everyone in the club. Why it never matters if there's injuries. People come up through the Bs. Everyone's played together. Lots of juniors all together. So I think stuff like that has worked really well. Yeah.
And Gianni, what an amazing man! You see him out here with all the grades. He's running water. He might be, doing the goal umpiring. He's an amazing bloke, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Does so much for the club. Even got his son up in the box now taking stats. Max loves it. Okay. He's a good little footballer as well. So no, it's great.
Yeah. Who are some of the other volunteers, your trainers that do a great job in your club?
There's Paul, Sam, Amy. They all do it down here for free, and just amazing. They do so much extra stuff here. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. They organise all our club functions, so it's amazing. We just get to play footy. Yeah, it's great. And what are your club functions coming up? We've got the ball next weekend down Winery in McLaren Flat. I can't quite remember the name, but that should be a big night, hopefully.
Have you got a name for that?
What is it? It's just a black and white ball this year, I reckon.
Black and white. And where's the venue? Would you say this?
I'm no good with the shout-outs, am I?
Yeah, right.
Just a winery down in McLaren.
It's going to be a big night. That'll be next week.
Yep, next week.
Okay. And who have you got next week? I'm trying to think. Don't know.
No, it's a big game. We've got Ponga, I reckon.
Oh, yes. We'll be covering that game
that one
at
as well.
Ponga. McLaren's versus Ponga.
Yeah, so that'll be, hopefully, after a big win, hopefully. It'll be a great game. So real tight one.
It was a close game before, so I mean you guys are undefeated, but being tested by Wollonga and Ponga, those top three sides. Everyone's talking about how tough McLaren's are, but
very even.
Here today, you're under pressure. You're down by 4 points half time. What are your thoughts about this game?
Missed the first quarter. They did a little bit better. I reckon they just need to work on a bit of contest stuff, I reckon. I
Get
think that's
harder
what
at the
they'd be
ball.
talking about, yeah. Making sure we're first to the footy.
Yep.
And yeah, just need to clean it all up, really.
Yeah,
Bring
right.
it together. Probably lucky that they have been quite inaccurate, especially in that first quarter. We probably got let off a little bit.
Yep.
But hopefully we'll be able to convert our chances and pull through.
Jimmy Matthews, you're missing him. Now, is he injured?
Yeah, he's done a quad as well.
He's done a quad as well. How long is he up for?
He'll be back before I'll be back.
Yeah.
I think he'll be good in maybe 3 to 4.
So he'll be out next week. So that's another.
Yeah, he definitely won't be playing next week.
Yeah, there you go. And
Hopefully we should have a few other boys back next week.
And Vandermeer back?
Vandermeer will be back.
Yeah.
Vanderloo will be back in, I'd say.
Okay.
Not sure why they're not playing.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
good that they're both out together. It's always good. Vandermeer, Vanderloo. It's
Yeah,
hard for
is
us
that a
to-
tricky one?
It's a tricky one sometimes, yeah. Well, that pretty much wraps things up, mate. We've talked about your family. I mean, Dylan, what's it like to have Dylan? Is there going to be a chance where he's playing the same, comes up in the A's?
I bloody hope so. Not this year, still only 16, but he's only a little tacker, but he goes bloody hard at the footy. He's a gun footballer.
Yeah.
Hopefully, maybe next year, see how we go, but I'm sure after that, if he sticks around, which I'm sure he will, we'll be able to play some footy together,
Wouldn't that
which
be
would be
great?
amazing.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, thanks for your time, mate.
No worries, thanks for
Appreciate
having
it.
me.
This has been the Great Southern Football League live on the radio, stream at YouTube at happyfm.org.au and at 90.1 Happy FM.
Happy FM's Halftime Hub, brought to you by FP Ag. We're in your field.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
We've been watching this place for hours. No cars, no lights, no dogs. This place is an easy target.
Let's move quickly and quietly, like ninjas.
Stop. Go back.
Whoa!
You are trespassing and are being recorded on CCTV.
Is that the house talking to us?
Numbskull, that's a security system. Quick, plan B, backyard.
Not dogs! You said there were no dogs!
There's no dog sign.
Help! I'm stuck! Whoa!
Evening, gentlemen. Care to explain why you're in the backyard of a house with alarm sounding?
Can you apprehend us before the dog gets here?
Next time, let's choose a house that isn't monitored by Great Southern Security.
We've heard at half time that Gianni Petrucci has asked for a bit more harder go at the footy, harder around the ball, harder contest, Youngie. That's what they want. They want to win that ball in the contest.
Yeah, well, at the moment, the clearances are actually in favour of Mount Compass. They're only 24-17. Inside 50s, Mount Compass 21-18. Inside 25s, 18-12. Scores from clearances, as we said, the number one team in the competition, McLaren 15-7. Scores of intercepts, so it's been pretty good from Mount Compass, lead 21-8. So this is the only problem because is the accuracy in front of goal. I still think Mount Compass should have been another 2 or 3 goals in front. It's starting to get a bit darker out there too, so I might get a bit of rain before this game is well and truly over.
Yeah, it feels like it. Up they go in the centre. Tapped out there by Schultz. In goes Whittlesey. Over the ball, Braxton Watson. Bustles his way through, gets a handball to Fennerty. They are going in harder. In goes Hunter. Kick around there over to that's Sam Oster. Oster now, right foot, finding Spud Hicks. 50 metres out, short pass is on. Can't find Ross. In there goes McLaren's with a kick out of there in a hurry. Centre wing position, dropping the ball is Fennerty.
Oh.
Harley Peters
Yes,
goes in,
right.
tries to
Too
pick
heavy.
up the ball, gets him high.
Definitely free kick.
Free kick. And Harley Peters doing a bit of chest thumping there. And relieving pressure kick here. Fennerty.
Penalty will go down on the wing position, down towards the half-forward line in front of the pavilion. And a good mark there taken by the big fella, Nathan Schultz, on the wing. Good to see him getting back into the game. He's got to cross the goal. Pretty dangerous to be doing that. Over to Adam Hunter. Adam Hunter's seen someone right on the other side of the ground.
Rogerson.
Looks like Maxie Rogerson. He's now kicked it down towards, looks like it claws Simon. Simon's over the handball, over to back to Rogerson. Rogerson in the middle, and Lockie Schultz has taken a good mark on the wing position on the outer side of the ground. He goes down to the right half forward flank, and a good mark there, Tom Pinion again, getting into the game early in the second half. He kicks it down towards Vakunas. Vakunas can't keep it in play, and the ball goes out of bounds in the forward pocket.
Yeah, good girl there, Youngie. That was great play by the Bulldogs. They got it out of defence and into attack. Boundary throw in. Dogs are pressing here. Luke Ross up against Cam in the ruck. Ross has played a great first half. Gets the... try to get it out of there. Jonas in there. That's Hayden Jonas forward. The McLarens got tackled, and it's going to be a ball up there about 40 metres out. The Dogs tapped by Ross. Caldello smothered. Ross snaps out of there, scores a goal. Lukey Ross is playing a blinder.
Let's talk about your new shed. You want it tough. You want it to look good. You want it to last for years. You want ShedX Fluorio, the experts in design and construct. If you can dream the shed, they can build the shed. Dream it, design it, build it with ShedX Fluorio. From initial design through to finished construction, your project is in trusted hands with ShedX Fluorio. Quality workmanship and experience you can trust. ShedXFluorio.com.au.
Great goal from Lukey Ross. Nice snap from over his shoulder, so around his corner. So that's a great goal. So that's 3 he's kicked. They've kicked 4 for the game. He's kicked 3 of them. And he's doing a great job down there, him and Tom Pinion, causing a bit of havoc there for the McLaren back line. And it's what they deserve. 4-10, 34 to 3-6, 24 puts them at a 10-point lead. We're playing nearly 3 minutes of the first quarter, so exactly what they needed to get the game started, get them started, and get on and keep their nose in front. So a great start to this quarter. Bring the ball back to the centre now. So Nathan Schutz has been pretty good so far in the first 3 minutes of this quarter as well. He's taken a mark, and he's been able to quell the influence of big Sam Laurie in the middle.
So getting very wintry, very much colder and a bit blustery, a bit of misty rain. Schultz gets a tap. Whittlesee's in there for the Dogs. Up against Marr. Over the ball. They both fall down. Dello gets a handball out. Trying to share it through in. Klaus Simon's got tackled. Handball out. Under pressure. Marr wraps things up for the Eagles. Kicks it out wide. And with the defensive mark, takes it. His Haitley kicks it out wide. They're not mucking around with it. Vakunas, free kick, taking the hands there. He's going to take it here. Tom Vakunas. Whittlesee's calling for it long, but he ignores that and goes shorter here to Klaus Simons. Fabio, handball out. Over to Hugh Daniel. Hand pass. Whittlesea passes on and looking for Luke Ross, and he just fists it over the boundary line. It's going to be a boundary throw in about 45 outside of the Dogs' goal.
Good job by Claus Simon so far this quarter. He's been able to, every time Brett Ellis has got near the ball, he's been under serious pressure. So it's been able to quell that. If you can just hold Brett Ellis in those crunches, in those clearance, in those stoppages, it might go a long way towards winning the game. So at the moment, he's doing a good job so far. He did a pretty good job in the second quarter as well. So anyway, they got the ball on the half forward line, nearly near the 50-metre arc. Up goes the big Lukey Ross. Lukey got the tap out once again. Good handball kick out there by Ashley Goodison. Got out to I think he's out of bounds. No, still in. Those shots is under there. Also now picked up by Hugh Daniel. And Daniel ran into the ball with Hayden Jonas.
Jeez, it's going hard. tough footy, isn't it?
I think
picked
it's
up
been
a notch.
certainly a lot more commitment from the going in hard this quarter from the Mount Compass lads. Nice tap out there from Nathan Schutz down to his teammate. Looked like Lockie Schutz there.
Yeah, we had a chat to Luke Mitten there at half time, and he said that Gianni Petrucci was all over him saying, well, they need to go harder at the ball, so this is what's going on. Handball out there by Schultz. In goes Hunter, hurried kick forward, and a timely mark by Hopkins for the Eagles.
Hopkins on the half forward line. He's looking down the middle. Now he goes out wide. Out towards looks like Hunter. I'll try and pick that player up.
Brody Long now, over to Moyle, back to Long, short pass is on. Oh, not enough. Oh, holding the ball against Fennerty, so Harley Peters going to take the free kick. Left foot by Peters into their forward 50. Vakunas, did he take the mark? No, he didn't play on. And it's going to be a ball up, so he almost took the mark. Not enough, so umpire adjudicated, didn't get enough of the ball. That's fair enough.
Throws it up. I know Luke Ross gets a tap out down to. Just try to pick that player up. Looks like Hugh Daniel. Bretchen though on the other side of the ground, we're probably about 100 metres from. But again on the half forward line, another ball up, another stoppage position situation. Daniel goes in hard. It's been taken. Oh, great pickup by.
Petrucci just grabbed it in
looks
there.
Like Daniel Mara picked up the and another throw up, another stoppage.
So ball up. Luke Ross gets the tap. In goes Luke Ross.
Grab without the ball, and he'll take it. It's the big fella for the Bulldogs.
Look out! The police have arrived. So settle down, you.
Tommy Whittlesey.
Yep, Tommy Whittlesey. Cat, lovely intersect mark there by Goodison, the keg man. Looking to kick it out wide. No. Safety first. He's glancing over it. No. Going to short pass is on. He finds a teammate in Marr. Marr now. Short pass again. They chip it out of defence here. Leon Groves weighs his options up. Another short pass. They're getting it. Oh, intercept there. Oh, Tom Whittlesey says, excuse me, umpire. Are you kidding me? Dello plays on. Moyle, kick under, up they go, off hands, Mars in there, juggling. How did he get out of that? Jams it onto the boot towards the goals. He found Liam Fit on the lead.
Brilliant play by Daniel Marr, because he was in the contest on the half back line, and he's probably gone 100 metres down the ground, followed the ball, and been able to execute the ball into the forward line. So fantastic play by Daniel Marr. And that's what might give them a lift. Here's a shot for goal from
Liam Fit.
And Liam puts it through with his left foot. So there, Bank keeps in touch. 4-6-24 to 4-10-34.
And Chappie takes a screamer! Quickly plays on and kicks another goal for the Victor Harbour Motor Company. Welcome to the Victor Harbour Motor Company, home of the local legends and home to Suzuki, Subaru and Isuzu Ute.
Come in and have a chat with me or one of our friendly team at Victor Harbour Motor Company, 5 Victoria Street, Victor Harbour.
40 Winks is your locally owned and operated bedding specialist. As well as stocking a wide range of Manchester, they have all the big brands in bedding like Sealy, King Coil and Temple. Exclusive to 40 Winks is Bed Match, new and exciting technology that scientifically matches the right type of mattress for your body. It will also identify the right type of pillow too. 40 Winks are open 7 days a week and offer a personalised delivery service throughout the Fleurieu region. For a great night's sleep, see 40 Winks, 295 Port Elliot Road, Hayborough.
It's a 4-point margin in favour of the Bulldogs here. A little bit light, misty rain is falling. It's cool. It's cold, it's blustery, it's winter footy at its best here. So, yeah, Daniel Marr, how good was that, mate? That defensive work, he just followed it all the way through and willed that one through and somehow just barged his way through with a kick to Liam Fit and finished it off for the Eagles.
Yes, the run and play. I thought Mount Compass were going to score at some stage. They had the ball deep into their forward line inside 50 a few times and unfortunately couldn't score, and thanks to the likes of Daniel Marr and a few others, they were able to get the ball down to Liam Fit and score another goal. 4-6, 24, 4-10, and we're just over 9 minutes into the third quarter.
So the Rucks go at it. Schultz versus Laurie. No one could get that. The ball goes up and down. In he goes again. Daniel Marr trying to rush it through. He's playing like he's in a rugby scrum. Very important player for McLaren's today. Schultz, Laurie, they wrestle. Schultz gets a tap in there. Goes in again. Picks that one off the ground, Schultz, but it's going nowhere and a ball up. So they go again. Laurie this time with a bit of a backhander. In goes Acton. In goes Leon Groves. Kick around the corner for the Eagles. Bouncing ball. Connor Fit. Right check side. A grubbery kick into their forward line. Little short hand pass. Snap on goal. Offline.
Paid a free kick off the ball, it looks like. Going to Man Compass. Max Rogerson.
Yeah. Didn't quite see what that was for. It's up, I guess, against Liam Fit. Rogerson kicks it out wide. He's got a player in Acton free. One ponytail to another ponytail. The left footer, Acton, finds a teammate there in the player coach, Whittlesey. Kicking in the centre wing position off. Hands out the back. Roved there by Reggie Moore. Kick on the way. Gets it over to Daniel Marr. The superstar for the Eagles. Little short pass is on. Finds a teammate in Groves. Groves now. Another pass into the forward pocket. Has the Liam Fit. Oh, he's a dangerous man, this bloke. And he's looking to line up for his second in a row. He's on a tightish angle. Well within distance.
I didn't notice in the first half, but he seems to be playing a bit deeper, Liam Fit, in this quarter. He's got on the end of a couple of good, nice passes.
Liam Fit, the kick is underway, offline to the far side, through for the minus score. 4 goals, 7, plays 4 goals, 10, a 3-point margin in favour of the Dogs.
They made a positional move. I thought Liam Fit, Adam Hunter was picking out Liam Fit in the first half. There may have been a positional move being made, but I don't see Adam Hunter out there at the moment, so maybe it's just he's having some time on the ground.
A couple of Eagles supporters love that one.
Definitely there. Daniel Marr again. He's really lifted his aggression and his tempo. He's getting quite a few very important positions in this quarter.
Kick by Marr, looking for Ellison, and in there, beautiful defensive mark there was Harley Peters, the skid-lid kid, and diving away there, takes the mark, kicks it out for a bit of space out here. Heatley, now it's Hunter. Heatley and Hunter are playing well in the back lines for the Dogs.
Yep, they've been the two main stoppers for preventing them kicking more than the 4 goals they have. So a nice good mark there. In fact, he's going to go around on the mark, and a nice mark there taken by Brett Ellis.
Couple of players down. In fact, there was one player down. It looks like it might be... who is that? I think it's
paid the goal. They're going to play the goal even though there's a player down. So the umpire's allowed the play to continue.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
One of the McLaren lads is in a...
Yes, Bodie Ticehurst is the player down. He has not moved. He is down. And he's in a bit of trouble, I think, the young bloke. So the trainer's coming in there to sort him out. He's in a spot of bother there. So
this game will have to be held up whilst we deal with an injured player laying on the ground.
Right leg. He's in a bit of pain, I think. So he's not. They might have to get the stretch out on there. Just seeing how he is. So yeah, a goal to the Eagles there. Have put him up.
3 points up.
So is that 4?
3 points up.
3 points up. A 3-point margin in favour of the Eagles here as we look to the young bloke down. So All our best wishes go to Brodie Ticehurst here. Just an unfortunate clash of players. One of his teammates in there. So, it's something to do with his right leg there. They're trying to get him up. They don't need to stretch it. So they just get him off. So he should be right. That's good news. Good to see him up and about. So it's never easy when the young blokes come in here. Slighter frame than the bigger, heavier blokes. And it's good that he's moving around.
Yeah, I didn't see what actually caused it, but he's certainly in a bit of distress. So nice that the game is stopped for him to get off the ground.
It was a clash of two McLaren's players, so they both went down. I didn't see who the other one was, but Bodie was the one that didn't get up in a hurry. So,
with that fifth goal kicked by, I think it was Dello there. So we got Alice, Ferrity, Ma, Fit and Dello will kick the 5 goals so far. 3, of course, in the first quarter. No goals in the second quarter. And Fit and Dello have kicked a goal in this quarter. So here we go with the... we're just waiting for this player to leave the ground. 5-6, 36 to 4-11, 35. 1 point the difference.
So it should be a bit of time on after this stoppage. And we've played 15 minutes into this third quarter.
Yep.
Eagles doing a good job fighting back and taking the lead. So up they go, the big boys. Here we go. Tapped out by Schulz. Dives on the ball. Gets tackled. Umpire circling and says, yeah, you dived on it, Schulz. See, that's holding the ball. Fennerty with the tackle. Going to drive the Eagles back into their forward half. Players streaming back. Fennerty is going to kick to a leading player up here. It's snapped out of there was Harley Peters. Played well in defence here for the Bulldogs. Looking for Vakunas. Great hands by Vakunas. That's Ziggy over his brother in Tom. Gets his handball over back to his brother. Here goes Nash. High kick. Whittlesey couldn't take the mark, and in the way is the Kegman. That's Goodison, Ash Goodison. So, Goodison in defence. Kick into the centre wing position. Grandstand side. Up they go. Off hands, Carl Dello. Front and centre, can't get it out. Ball up. Big boys go at it. Connor Fit in there against Schultz. He gets a tap. Carl Dello, the mullet man. Handball out. Jonas, Fennerty. Kick looking for Liam Fit. Off hands, the big boy. Don't argue with Liam. He's the big bull. In he goes. No ice. Jackson Daniels is in there. They battle for it. The Eagles, they've held it up. It's around about their 50-metre mark, and the Eagles are pressing here.
At a quarter, Liam Fit. He's been in the as soon as the ball gets in the inside 50, he's a very dangerous player for Man Compass to try and hold on the right foot. Going down to the forward line, McLaren nearly Fit again, and a good mark taken.
Braxton
Watson.
Kick by Watson, goes astray, and here he's again. The Kegman, Goodison.
He's had a good quarter too.
Yep, and so's his bloke too, Fennerty. Hopkins now, kicks it out wide, and finds his teammate. This one's Connor Fit. Kick by Fit, long, and no one's home for them except the big boy Schultz for the Bulldogs. Over to Pat Acton. Acton now. Gonna get the... Oh, it's just smothered off the boot. Play on's the call. McLaren's now with an opportunity. Jackson Daniels. Oh, they just spoil each other, the Bulldogs. In goes Hugh Daniel. Handball. Scuds. Vakunas, that's Tom. Handball to Fabio. Klaus Simons, left foot. Pokes a kick out looking for Pugh and fisted over the boundary line. Goodison once again, the defender.
Well, they're giving the ball bounced and then punched straight over. Could have been some element of deliberate there, but the umpire gave the player the discretion. Again, he's still, you see, playing very tight. Young Klaus Simons on Brett Ellis. Comes out to number 4, which is Sam Oster. Sam Oster, and again, Goodison.
Jeez, he's everywhere, isn't he? Right now he's playing a ripper of a third quarter. That bloke kicks it out wide to Hopkins. Hopkins got tackled. Good tackle. Play on's the call. Ball spills out. Brody Long. Nice tackle by Pat Acton. And that ball is ball up.
I'm going to give my age away, but he's a bit of Kenny Hunter about the way Goodison's
Kenny
playing
Hunter.
across half back line.
Yes.
He just throws himself around and he takes the good mark, and he's got a similar build.
Tapped out there. Eagles pressing. Acton's in there. Going in is Ellis. Tapped out. Goodison. That was Jackson Daniels and Fabio. The ball up. Just in the centre of the ground. The big boys go at it. Laurie goes in. Gets a tap and a handball. Fennerty's in there. Got tackled without the ball. And this bloke is playing a ripper of a third quarter. Youngie.
Yeah, Daniel Ari's out. Out to Brody Long. Oh, yeah, tackled Brody Long, and he's playing hold the ball. Good decision from the umpire. And Tom, no, he's got to go behind his mark. He can't do that. The umpire's already called the stoppage, so he didn't have the chance to play advantage. Poor kick from Tom Pillion.
So, just a bit of a pause in play here. Kick, centre wing. Schultz, he's all got the ball by himself. Here they go, the Dogs are going to drive it in. Hugh Daniel looking for, can't find his teammate in Ziggy Vakunas, and guess who? The Cat Man!
Yeah, once again, he has been a star in this quarter.
Brody Long, Eagles, centre wing position. 1-on-1, over the back. Vakunas got tackled, play on's a call. Cody Ellison kicking towards 1-on-1 again. Was he held without it? Sam Scuds, he was. Don't play on.
He's got 25-metre penalty with that, so it's definitely a free kick to Mount Compass. He's being held. I'm not sure what
Liam Fitt
was thinking.
He's saying, I was held umpire. Didn't you see me getting held? He said, look, he had me up.
And I'm pretty sure he had most of the jumper in his hand rather than the other way around.
Yeah,
so.
watch the replay back, Liam, or you can let us watch it from our angle, mate. But it's good that he's trying his best out there.
Oh, he's had a great quarter. He's been very dangerous down there, and he's got his hands full. Young Samuel Scuds, not so much young now, but Samuel Scuds got his hands full with Liam Fitt.
So the Scuds missile, look at him. That is a Scud missile if ever you saw it. He kicks it looking for the big boy Schulz. He gets a couple of hands on it. Lockie Nash. In goes Oster. Looking for a teammate kick. 1-on-1. He's got no Tom Whittlesey. Can't get a play on the
that's
pressure.
A throw. Good decision by the umpire. He was blinded, but it definitely had let the ball go. So in the AFL, I reckon that would have just been play on. So good pick up by Darren White. We're directly behind him. He's going to have to kick from about 55 metres.
He can kick him from a long way. Ziggy Vakunas, we're going to ride this one home courtesy of the Steve Adams camera work. Rodeo drive in. Vakunas, he's offline. It's swinging back, but it's swinging back not enough. Oh, he's in it again, don't you? Love it. This bloke is playing a blinder.
The intercept mark specialist right now. I don't know how many intercept marks he's had this quarter, but it'll have to be at least 4. He's had a great game so far for Goodison.
Now Reggie Moore kicks at centre wing position, off hands Heatley, defensive fist away, and this game is on for young and old. It is a 4-point margin in favour, or was it 3 points? 4-point margin in favour of the Eagles here. So,
yeah, I think the scoreboard's just been caught up because I think for a while there the scoreboard was a point down. Now it's 5-7, 37 to 4-10, 34. So 3-point margin. That's in fact they've got 4-11 there, so I'm not sure if they missed them behind somewhere.
Well, matchday data's got the Eagles up by 3 points. We'll go with that. Tapped out there by Laurie. In goes Brett Ellis. Got tackled. Play on's a call. Trying to get the ball out here. McKenzie now trying his best for the Dogs. Picked it up. Boundary line. Heatley. In goes Hugh Daniel. Right foot around the corner. Fisted there by Lockie Nash. Hip and shoulder by Acton. Lockie Nash got dumped. Play. It's just a
Yeah, he's on the edge. On the edge, it could have. If he had his head on the ground first, I think he would have played a free kick. But he kept. It looks like he protected the player as he went to the ground.
Luke Ross tap out there. Hugh Daniel got a handball. I was holding the ball. Play on's a call. Brett Ellis handball over. Leon Groves kick. Grubber, Wormburner, bouncing ball. In goes Liam Fitt, banks it onto his left foot around the corner, across the goals, bouncing ball over towards the fish pond.
And whilst it didn't go through, it's another scoring opportunity from a stoppage. A very quick transition from Brett Ellis.
Oh, stolen! Cody Ellison just snapped it over there. It was an easy ball. It looked like it, but Cody Ellison just made up his ground, athletic, and a good timely mark. So he's in the pocket. This bloke has plenty of talent to burn, and it would be a massive goal if he can score this one. They're up by 3 points, the Eagles. Can he make it? 10-point margin. Kick underway, offline, through for the minor score, fisted over for the minor score. 4 points margin. So it's 5 goals, 8 plays, 4 goals, 10 on the FPAG scoreboard. Hunter.
Adam Hunter's going to kick out. We're 25 minutes into this third quarter, so just need a quick transition here. They might get one more opportunity for a shot for goal. Oh, he's missed it. Missed the mark. Oh, I reckon the tackle might have been illegal. The umpire's done. Yes. No, he's playing holding the ball.
You joking?
I don't know if he had enough opportunity there to get under the ball. I think he picked up and was caught simultaneously. So a bit stiff there, the McLaren,
that was Ritter.
Yeah, Ritter, the man Compass lad.
So Liam Fitt gonna drive it in along the left foot of Fitt. Oh, they go, fisted over through for a
out of bounds.
Out of bounds. So another opportunity for the Eagles here. Gonna be a boundary throw in. They're 4 points up, the Eagles. Third quarter, late stages. A goal here would hurt the Dogs. It is a low-scoring game. Boundary throw-in. There goes the siren. So they can breathe a sigh of relief. The Dogs, they're up. They're down. And they're up. They were down. And 4 points the margin here. A great game of footy. Entertaining. Can the Dogs fight back? We're going to find out. Youngie, what are your thoughts, mate?
It was very close. There was only one goal kicked by Man Compass that quarter, and the other mob kicked. McLaren kicked a couple of goals. So that was the difference. It was just one was able to take the opportunity, the other one didn't. So, but it's still. I still like Man Compass. I think that they're going hard. They keep going hard on the ball like they are. They can quell the influence of some of these guys like your Brett Ellis and Daniel Marr. They may be able to get back into the game and kick a couple. But she's actually good at what a quarter he had. Across the half back line, dominated, a lot of intercept marks. In fact, they are the number one intercept mark contest, kicking, scoring from an intercept mark contest. So they show that in that quarter why they are on the top of the ladder and haven't lost a game so far. But it's as close as I reckon any team's going to get so far this quarter, this year for McLaren up until now. I mean, they've had a couple of close wins, but this one's going to go down to the wire. There's no way I think McLaren's going to run away with it. I think, if anything, Man Compass might be able to kick a couple of goals, get their heads up and perhaps go on with it, because there are a couple of lads out there who are pretty sore in the McLaren team.
Well, we've got number 24, the young bloke, Bodie Ticehurst. Yeah. We were worried about him. He's walking around all right, so he did look like he had a nasty injury. But if you are part of the Ticehurst family or worrying about the young bloke, he looks like he's fine, so that's good news for him.
Yeah. I doubt he'll come back on, but at least he's back out.
He's going all right, yeah. So that's good news.
Which means they could be down to only, 2 players on the interchange. So that might make things a bit harder for the rotations going forward in the last quarter.
There it is. We're in for an entertaining last quarter coming up. This is Great Southern Football League live on the radio. Streaming YouTube at happyfm.org.au and at Happy FM 90.1.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field. 40 Winks is your locally owned and operated bedding specialist. As well as stocking a wide range of Manchester, they have all the big brands in bedding like Sealy, King Coil and Temple. Exclusive to 40 Winks is Bed Match, new and exciting technology that scientifically matches the right type of mattress for your body. It will also identify the right type of pillow too. 40 Winks are open 7 days a week and offer a personalised delivery service throughout the Fleurieu region. For a great night's sleep, see 40 Winks, 295 Port Elliot Road, Hayborough.
With over 180 years of farming family know-how behind us, ProStock Livestock will help you with all your livestock needs. ProStock will get you the best price for your livestock when buying or selling, and will even help you muster and transport them. Wherever you are across the Fleurieu Peninsula or anywhere in South Australia, we'll offer you the highest quality, professional yet personal service. So give ProStock Livestock a call to discuss your needs today. Visit us online at prostock.com.au.
Let's talk about your new shed. You want it tough. You want it to look good. You want it to last for years. You want ShedX Fleurieu, the experts in design and construct. If you can dream the shed, they can build the shed. Dream it, design it, build it with ShedX Fleurieu. From initial design through to finished construction, your project is in trusted hands with ShedX Fleurieu. Quality workmanship and experience you can trust. ShedXFleurio.com.au.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour. Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Yeah, well, Gianni Petrucci, he has given instructions the boys to go a bit harder in that third quarter. It looked like they'd lifted their level. They're up only by 3 or 4 points. What are they up by? 4 points here at the Eagle Park. They're undefeated and they're hanging on with their fingernails, their fingertips. Can they get a win here at their home ground? The Bulldogs, if they get their scalp, it'll mean so much to them. They're in the 4th spot on the ladder and they want to knock off the top scalp, the Eagles. Can they do it, Youngie?
I think they can. They're just going to get back on top in the middle. We saw that quarter that they're still leading the clearances, Man Compass, but it's the intercepts. So the intercepts were the killer that quarter. That's where the scores from intercepts were dominated by McLaren inside 50s, 15-10. So McLaren clearly had an advantage going forward, but there's still 1 quarter to go, and if they can get back to where they were in that first half, I think there's a fair chance that Man Compass may have the upset of their season. So we'll just have to wait and see. But it's been a good game so far. Very tight, well umpired by both Brenton Caruso and Darren White. So it's been a good game.
That ball up in the middle. The big boys are going to go at it. Schultz gets a tap there for the Dogs. A couple of Bulldogs spoil each other there, and they go in and nothing happening, so it's going to be another ball up. They go at it. Laurie takes front position, gets a tap. In goes Cardello. Handball out. Jackson Daniel, Coke no ice. Right foot into the forward line. Beans McKenzie fists it away, and guys in the back of the ute there couldn't grab that one. And look at that for a lounge chair. That bloke's just... And look at that. There's a grey sort of, he's got his, it looks like his lounge chair. I don't know if his mum knows he's taken his lounge chair out of his front lounge. She wouldn't be happy
Super
with that.
deluxe Anaconda type seats.
Unbelievable.
Camping seats.
Luxury. That's what you get here at McLaren's. Tapped out there. Oh, Schultz just grabs it out of the ruck, bangs it onto his boot, centre of the ground, fisted, leading for it. We'll see. Trying to get it out was Muff. And in there as well, Ziggy Vakunas. And it's going to be a ball up. Big boys go at it. Laurie. Tap. Dello's in there. So too is Klaus Simons. Handball. Hugh Daniel. Braxton Watson. Handball again. Nash. They work it out. The Bulldogs chipped over there to Luke Ross. Plays on. Shot on goal. Ross. He has scored a goal. Luke Ross is playing a beauty today.
Let's talk about your new shed. You want it tough. You want it to look good. You want it to last for years. You want ShedX Fluorio, the experts in design and construct. If you can dream the shed, they can build the shed. Dream it, design it, build it with ShedX Fluorio. From initial design through to finished construction, your project is in trusted hands with ShedX Fluorio. Quality workmanship and experience you can trust. ShedXFluorio.com.au.
Game on here at Eagle Park.
It's kicked 4 of the 5 so far. A great effort by Ross, and very, very deadly in front of goal, isn't he? He doesn't miss too many. He's had a good day out today with 4 of the goals of the 5 that the Bulldogs have kicked, and that's what they needed. Let's put them in front. So now the last thing they wanted was McLaren to get the first goal and really be under the pump from then on and be chasing the Eagles for the rest of the game. But now they've put themselves in front. Now they've got to maintain it.
So early stages of this last quarter, the Dogs are up. They're barking. In goes Schultz, gets a tap, a little bit more of a spring in his step. In goes Tom Vakunas, handball to Fabio. Klaus Simons, left foot pass. Bouncing ball in the forward line. Luke Ross gets a handball out. Didn't find the target there. Pinion, round the corner he goes. It's a goal. The Dogs go back to back.
Don't be the next victim of a home invasion.
Why are we breaking in on the first floor?
Because it's much safer. We won't be attacked by vicious dogs.
Great Southern Security will install a home security system with monitored alarm to protect your home or business. They also provide CCTV, mobile patrols, cash transit, event security and a text and tag service.
Look, they've even left a window open for us.
Great, let's go.
Visit greatsouthern.security.com.au.
Don't hurt me.
2 goals in a minute. Tom Pinion, the two lads have already kicked goals today. Tom Pinion and Luke Ross. They've now kicked 4 and 2 respectively. So fantastic effort for them. Now that puts a bit of pressure on. 6-10, 46 to 5-8, 38. 8 points a minute. That's now a 2-score margin from McLaren. I'm not sure if they've been under this sort of pressure all season. So this is the sort of stuff that Mount Compass must do. I mean, we've seen already this year, Mount Compass has had a couple of close wins. They won by 3 points last week against Maiponga early in the season. Another win by 5 points against the Hawks. Langhorne Creek. So it's this is another one.
Ooh, down he goes, Schultzy. Caldello laid the tackle. So Schultz now up against Laurie. So a free kick given away there by Schultz, and Laurie's going to take the free kick. Handballs off to the running Hopkins. Eagles pressing, kick out wide, off hands, out the back. Jonas leading for it for the Eagles. Oh, lovely work by Hunter. Beans McKenzie, left foot, finds a teammate in Braxton Watson. Shrugs off the player, leading for it in the centre of the round. Big ball to win here. Klaus Simons tries to get out of it. Oh, Braxton Watson tackled, play on, stripped of the ball, tackled down.
Yeah, good decision by umpire. The tackle held on for a bit longer than it should have.
Yep.
Paul Simons gets the ball. He's in the middle of the ground, gone to the half forward. And a good mark taken by the spud, looks like there. Nathan Hicks. Nathan Hicks in the forward line over towards Tommy opinion. He's trying to get the handball out, trying to pick that player up. It's right on the outside of the ground. My eyesight's not the order it used to be. But it looks like one of the
top. It's Ziggy Vakunas. Yep. So boundary throw in, right in the attacking half of the Bulldogs. Luke Ross gets a tap for the Bulldogs from behind. Hands and knees. Tackle place there. It's just nothing happening. Going to be a ball up. So we've played a few minutes into this last quarter. The Dogs are up by a goal and a bit. Luke Ross, ruck work. Oh, Lux of Fortune. Ball gets over to Nash. Kicks it out there. And leading for it is Lockie Cam for the Eagles. Kicks it back to Goodison. Goodison now. Kicks it out wider. Got a running player here in Long. Brody Long. Kick. Centre wing. And almost a diving mark to Schultz. Play on's a call. Liam Fitt now streaming out. Kick towards the goals. That is through the goals. The Eagles get one back. It's tightened up here at Eagle Park.
Do you want instant cash? Drop off your deposit bottles and cans and scrap metal today at South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots in Victor Harbour, Goolwa and Yankalilla. South Coast Recycling and Scrap Metals depots offer undercover drop-off facilities, and the Goolwa depot is open 7 days a week. To see opening times, the latest prices and the items that can be dropped off for recycling, visit southcoastrecycle.com.au.
Yeah, beautiful goal. He got on the end of a handball, running full pelt, and just put it in the goal square knowing no one was there, and it was up, let the ball just bounce through for a goal. So now it's changed the lead once again.
No, Bulldogs is
up
by
they're 8
2
points, but they're 2 points. That's right, they're 8 points in front, so it's 2 points the margin. We've been playing around about 6 minutes of the last quarter.
And there's looks like a bit of an injury concern there to Nathan Schulz, so just having a look there. But he says, don't worry about me, I'm all right. Or is he?
Yeah, he's sending Luke Ross back down to the forward line.
So Tom Whittlesey just asking how Schultz he is, and he says, I'm all right. I only got hit in the head. Thank God he got hit in the head. That's no problems at all for Schultz. He's pretty tough, that bloke. So Schultz versus Connor Fitt. Fitt gets the tap. Oh, in they go. Jonas gets tackled, and it's going to be a ball up. Slightly towards the McLaren's scoring end. Fitt goes in, tap. Hunter kicked out in the centre of the ground. Schultz gives a don't argue. Another don't argue. Handball. Holding the ball called on Schultz. And free kick to the McLaren side. Going to be taken here by Fennerty. Short pass. And a diving mark there was is that Jonas? No, it's the young bloke there in Grund. So Grund now. He's going to be kicking from about 50. I'd say he's too far out to score. But he's looking around for options. Yeah, he's going to be dishing this one off, I think. Or having a punt. Just inside the 50. Kick by Grund is going close. Going to be touched. Oh, was it a mark play on? Petrucci's in there. Into that. Another fish pond over there. And going to be a boundary throw-in or ball up. Boundary throw-in.
Yeah, good to see Brody Ticehurst is warming up. So he may well be going back on the ground. So he's warming up along the boundary line. But maybe just to see how he is, so he may come back later. Got a good fresh play on the ground. Away with the ball goes Claus Simons. Claus Simons down the wing, but no. Then again, Ashley Goodison once again takes the mark.
Fennerty with the ball. They're doing all the attacking now. McLaren's looking for this lead. They're down by 2 points. Short pass is on. Nice work. There he is. Hayden Jonas, outside of 50, looking for his options. Short pass is on to the leading Connor Fitt. Offhands it goes. Grund in there. Handball. Tackled was Petrucci. And good umpiring. No prior opportunity. Going to be a ball up. They're about 30 metres in front of their goals. McLaren's ruck, go at it. Schultz for McLaren's. Oh, shepherding called and a free kick.
That's probably about a third or fourth free kick against Schultz in the ruck. I'm not sure if it was there, but
what was that one for? Shepherding?
It's like a shepherding used that maybe holding him out. I'm not sure if it was actually against Schultz. It might be somebody else off the ball, keeping the other ruckman from going to contest the ruck contest.
So Petrucci with a golden opportunity. He's only about 35 metres out. Should have no problems. Almost directly in front of the goals.
Well, certainly wasn't a ruck contest because he wouldn't have been in the ruck, so it must have been off the ball.
Yep.
Petrucci must have been shepherding from being held back from contesting the ball.
So Petrucci, no problems, pops this one through. The Eagles go up by 4 points.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sale options, and they also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 6 fully stocked branches across the Fleurieu. They're in your field.
We played 10 minutes into this last quarter here at the Eagle Park and looking good, the Eagles. So the score on the FPA scoreboard reads 6 goals, 8. No, it's 7 goals, 8. McLaren's plays Mount Compass 6 goals, 10 on the FPA scoreboard.
It's the 7th different goal kicker they've had so far. Petrucci and Colin Fitt have added to the Alice Fanuni, Liam Fitt and Dello have kicked the other. So they're all 7 singles. So no dominant goal kicker down the other end as opposed to Luke Ross and Tom Pinion at the other end from Mount Compass.
So off the hands they go, Ruckwick tapped down. Oh, free kick hanging on.
Definitely there. He didn't have the ball, the umpire and the player looked like Heatley had grabbed him and took him out of the contest when he didn't have the ball. So definitely there.
Jonas now for the Eagles. Kicks it. Bombs it in long. Liam Fitt. Contest. Carl Dello slipped when he was about to take the kick. Couldn't get it out. And it's going to be a ball up. About 40 metres out.
He was knocked rather than tackled. If he hadn't been tackled, he may have been holding the ball. But the ball was just knocked from his hands in the contest. And another ball up. And up they go. We're down now 21 there. Don't look like Claude Simons grabbed the ball. Haven't seen much of Brett Ellis so far this quarter. It's been quiet.
So Schulz in the ruck. Kind of hit. Goes over. Tapped out of there. In goes Hunter.
Oh.
The tackle. And another ball up. So just take 2. Take 3. Schultz. Tap for the Bulldogs. Run on play. Trying to get it out was Hugh Daniel. In goes Spud Hicks. Kick. Left foot around the corner. Luke Ross dives on it. Trying to get it out. And it's going to be a ball up. There's 2 of the very best on the ground today. That's Luke Ross and Nash Goodison for McLaren's. Luke Ross through tap out. Nash around the corner to a dangerous spot. 1-on-1. Vakunas can't take the mark. Play on's a call. Fisted out there to a spot. In goes Reggie Moore trying to get a kick out there. In goes Whittlesey trying to get it out. Handball. Slipping is Ritter. Tackled is that man in Matty Hill, and it's going to be a ball up in the teeth of the goals for the Dogs.
A couple of players just slipping over at the wrong occasion. Allowed them to McLaren to get on the ball.
There's Ellis. Kick by Long. Check sider to a bit of a paddock. In goes Petrucci. Blind turn. Kick out there off the... just a check sider. And Heatley takes the mark. Going to drive this back into attack for the Dogs. To a lot of players up there. Oh, beautiful hands by Whittlesey. Oh, just there. That was fair enough. He's well over the mark. Hopkins, the offender.
Definitely didn't go off his line. The umpire had not played or called out play on, so fair call. Player goes back 25 metres, and now Tom Webber a decent shot at goal from around about 25 metres out.
Massive shot on goal this. This will put them up by, what's that, 2 points. So Whittlesey for the Bulldogs kicks, and he kicks. Truly, the Dogs go up by 2 points.
Let's talk about your new shed. You want it tough. You want it to look good. You want it to last for years. You want ShedX Fluorio, the experts in design and construct. If you can dream the shed, they can build the shed. Dream it, design it, build it with ShedX Fluorio. From initial design through to finished construction, your project is in trusted hands with ShedX Fluorio. Quality workmanship and experience you can trust. ShedXFluorio.com.au.
Here we go, it is game on. Played 14 minutes into the last quarter. Anybody's game. Going down to the wire. Match of the round, living up to all expectations of a close one. Everybody picked the Eagles, and how could you not? They're undefeated. They have some young blokes into this side because they've got a couple of injuries. The Dogs have got an opportunity to knock off the top side. Can they do it? Don't go anywhere. It is going down to the wire here. Schultz versus Connor Fitt. Connor Fitt gets the tap. Hunter in there. So too is... play goes down. Pick up that player.
They moved Hunter from the back line into the middle, so give him more drive through the middle. That's the... Whittlesey's the first goal kicker outside Luke Ross and Tom Pinion, so it's the third goal kick for the day. So it's a 7. They've kicked 3 straight this quarter. They've gone from...
Kick under pressure, the Eagles. A young bloke, who was that? Maybe Jonas, was it?
Yeah, like Jonas.
That was the young bloke in Brock Grun.
Yeah, Brock Grun.
So a point goes on the board. It is tight here at the Eagle Park. A wobbler helicopter kick goes off the side. Opportunity for McLaren's in the back, was it?
Good decision.
Too high.
Good decision. He was first in for the ball, got the reward.
Lockie Nash for the Bulldogs. Thought about going wide. He does now. No, he's got to kick down the line. Play on's a call, looking for Schultz. Oh, at the back there, Schultz copped one. Pat Acton, handball, back to play. Coach in Whittlesey just pops it up. Under pressure now. Nice hands by Oster. Oster now for the Dogs. Kicks it long. He's got Vakunas all on his own. Ziggy Vakunas.
Not sure how he had 20 metres clear of everybody else, but he's got good run to space from Vakunas.
Short pass is on to Hicks. Nathan Hicks. And he's a bit of a tight angle, but within distance. He's a left footer, so in a good spot for a left footer. And a massive shot on goal, this youngie.
Certainly is. Puts them 2 scores in front if he can kick it, so it's a tight angle from the left side of the ground, in front of the pavilion, in front of the McLaren crowd too, so they get a bit of advice from the McLaren boys.
Someone's yelling out play on. I'm guessing that's a McLaren supporter. So Spud Hicks, deliberate action, on goal, kicks truly!
Beautiful goal.
The Dogs go fighting hard.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 161 Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
A lot of honking of the horns. They're up by 7 points. A golden opportunity to knock off the undefeated side. Can the Dogs do it?
Well, they've gone from kicking 4 goals, or 3 goals 10 to half time. They're now 8-10. So they kicked their last 5 goals in a row. So great kicking, they tidied up that area, and had they kicked straight early, they'd probably be a lot more in front. So they deserve this lead. Whether they can hold on to it, we know the Eagles will come back.
Schultz gets a tap. Fabio. Klaus Simons handball. Looking for Whittlesey. fighting hard for it over the ball. The player coach can't get it out. We've played 17 and a half minutes gone into this last quarter. Ball up. Schultz versus Laurie. He's got him for holding.
Oh, he's done it again. It's about to fly again. He's another free kick in the ruck. Schutz has got to somehow keep his hands to himself, or just put his hands up into the air and contest the ruck position. Hasn't he made up for that? He's rushed straight back and taken the mark in defence. Great intercept mark by Nathan Schutz.
He's a bit of a warhorse, this bloke. He'll give away free kicks. He'll keep battling all day. A wobbler, off hands, handball. Spud Hicks, left foot pass is on. Looking for Luke Shagger Ross. Off hands it goes. Hopkins is in there for the Eagles. Handballs are back to the Kegman. Goodison, dummies, sells the candy. Kick underway, and wrapping things up is Tom Whittlesey. He's too far out to score. He's looking for a pass off here. Plenty of players ahead of him. Pass is on. Pops it up looking for Vakunas off hands.
Yes, he's played it. Was interfered in the ruck and going for the mark. Good decision by the umpire, Darren White. The player went at his body and his arms and didn't really attack the ball. So good decision of Vakunas will take a free kick. I'll tell you who has lifted in this last 10 minutes or so, and that's Tom Whittlesey, the captain coach. He's leading by example right now.
Yeah, and he's getting a bit of advice over there from Tom Pinion's brother. That's Troy. Kick. It was trying to screw he, was he? Just a wobbler. It goes in off hand. Hopkins got tackled. And it's in the danger zone here. I tell you what, if the Dogs can snap one here, it'll be hard to see how the Eagles can come back. We've played almost 19 minutes gone into this last quarter. Tapped over there. Goodison over to Laurie. Laurie with a kick out of danger. This one's coming back.
Schultz. Another intercept mark from Schultz. This time roughly about 80 metres out from goal.
It's going to bomb it in long. Hope and pray. What's he got up here looking for?
Oh, incredible mark, Tom Pinion. Ho-ho! He got higher than Joe Cocker, as Rex Hunt used to say. Unbelievable mark from Tom Pinion. When they needed it, there he was, the two big keys there forward, Luke Ross and Tom Pinion. They've been the difference so far today. They've kicked 6 between them, and here he's lining up for his third.
So, what an important shot on goal. You'd have to say it is almost impossible to see how the Eagles can come back from here if he pops this one through. Massive shot on goal. The goal scorer has shot for goal. He's got it!
There it is!
Whoa!
He's kicked 2 important goals in this last quarter.
40 Winks is your locally owned and operated bedding specialist. As well as stocking a wide range of Manchester, they have all the big brands in bedding like Sealy, King Coil and Temple. Exclusive to 40 Winks is Bed Match, new and exciting technology that scientifically matches the right type of mattress for your body. It will also identify the right type of pillow too. 40 Winks are open 7 days a week and offer a personalised delivery service throughout the Fleurieu region. For a great night's sleep, see 40 Winks, 295 Port Elliot Road, Hayborough.
And they now go to 9-10-58. They kicked 6 straight goals since they were 3-10 at half time. So it's been a fantastic turnaround in this second half. They've gone from super inaccurate to super accurate in the space of half a game. So brilliant performance by the Mount Compass Bulldogs. Now they're in the box seat now, leading 64-51.
We've played 21 minutes gone into this last quarter. The Eagles are desperate for a goal to stay in this game. Tapped by Schultz, in goes Fabio. Klaus Simons, they dive on the ball. Nothing happening there. So any time off the clock is playing in the hands of the Dogs right now.
I think
Match of the day.
The move of Whittlesey and Adam Hunter into the middle has made a hell of a difference. They're now winning the clearances comfortably right now.
And interesting work there on Klaus Simons. They're wrapping him up. Look at that. It's tight and hard in here.
They're all trying to... a bit of one-upmanship going on in the middle with Klaus still sticking to Brett Ellis like a hawk, and then there's someone just in between him and Klaus, so one of the Eagles boys. Oh, it could have gone a free kick off the ball there, but the umpire let it go, which is fair enough. Adam Hunter. Oh, I reckon he's round the neck there. Oh, no. I don't know about that. I don't think he had any chance of getting the ball out of there. It's probably when I disagree with Ed Whitey. I reckon he didn't have much of a chance to get the ball out. I reckon he got grabbed illegally. But anyway, he's got a free kick. And Mark's on their centre half forward.
Rory Long with an opportunity for the Eagles. Weighs his option up too far out to score from 50. Outside. Bombs it long. Oh, a timely mark there by Schulz. He's played his heart out, this bloke.
What a great last quarter he's having. He has really turned it on this last quarter. He's got a couple of threes away, but Jesus, he's made up with some brilliant marking around the... probably in the back, but he's haven't paid it. The umpire's not playing. Good decision. The umpire as he went down to the ground.
So we've played 23 minutes gone into this last quarter. Time on. Ball up just outside the Eagles 50. Schulz versus Laurie. Schulz, he takes it out of the ruck there. Goes in was Nash. And just some more time.
I'm not going with Alex. I'm not going with Alex Moyle and.
So off they go. Schulz gets a tap in there. Brody Long, can he pick it up? The
Oh!
No. Hard again.
Actually, there's consistency there. A very consistent decision. I think he did have his head already down.
And a bit of advice for the umpire saying, yes, I think that was a good decision, umpire.
I'm not
good
sure.
to see the supporters into the game.
He did get hit high, but it was very difficult for the player to stop from getting him high because he ran straight into him.
So Brody Long down just a little bit dazed there.
Vakunas.
So Ziggy Vakunas now with an opportunity to drive it out of defence here. And having a chat to Tom Whittlesey here about tactics. So here we go.
And we're just ticked over 24 minutes into this last quarter.
Bit of time on there.
13-point margin.
So up they go. Off hands. In goes Oster. Tackled by a whole group of players in there.
No, don't give anything away, lads. You don't want to give a free kick away. Keep away out of it. Dello and Lockie Hunter. Keep out of it. Don't give a free kick off the ball. This critical time.
Up they go, the big boys. A lot of congested players here. A lot of players around the ball. Someone's free kick. Didn't quite see what that one was for. It's going the way of Laurie. Sam Laurie now. Or is it Caldello? No one quite knows. Yeah, it's Caldello. Okay, off it goes now to Reggie Moyle. Kick wide into the centre of the ground. Fisted by Roger Rogerson. Luke Ross gets a handball. Back to Rogerson. Gets tackled. And it's going to be a ball up. So, bit of emotion here. A lot of emotion. Eagles under pressure. They need a goal. They need it bad. Jonas, handball to the running Petrucci. Handball out. Reggie Moore, left foot towards the goals. Out the back. Handball. Kick. Hopkins, was it? Oh, way out of bounds on the full. And a free kick going to be taken by the Dogs here. We played 25 and a half minutes. The score is 9 goals 10. The Bulldogs playing 7 goals 9. The Eagles. And you'd have to say that'd be about it, wouldn't you, Youngie?
13 points with deep in the time on 25 and a half minutes. You never say never, but you can't be too much. Well, they have kicked quite a few goals. I mean, between them, they've kicked 7 goals between them in the last quarter, so could be a bit of time on.
So this is playing in the hands of the Bulldogs. Bit of time just ticking off the clock here. Rogerson belts it down the line. A lot of players.
Oh! Another great mark by Mount Compass, and that was Schutz. A great handball over to Sam Oster. He's passed it on, but it's going to go out of bounds on the wing position. There it is. There it is. 9-10-64, Mount Compass, McLaren District, 7-9-51.
What a decisive, massive win it has been for the Bulldogs. They came close to knocking off a top 3 side last week in Moponga Selix. This week they've come to McLaren's hoping to get a scalp. They got one, and what a great win it was. They hung in there all day. It was up and down, could have been anyone's game. It was played in the best of spirits. A little bit of feeling there in the last part of that game, but it was just two sides going hard at it, and I think Mount Compass deserved that win.
Certainly did. It was a very high standard game. They kicked 5 goals in the last quarter, 5 straight, and that was basically the difference in the finish. And the fact that they were able to get a little bit more reward for effort was when they kicked 3-10 in the first half. So 6 straight goals in the second half, and run out very good winners, and it puts them in a good position going forward, doesn't it? They'll probably get some maybe. Well, they played 10 now, so 7-3. So that should maybe get themselves into the top 3 at some stage later through the year. That's probably a very important win from going forward.
Well, it's a psychological win, isn't it? Because let's face it, they've cemented themselves into that finals position, and they're also nibbling away at that top 3 spot. So yeah, they're going to celebrate long into the night. I would say the Bulldogs are very happy with that. They've got the Bulldog ball tonight too, so good on them. It's going to be a very important win for them.
Yeah, well, as you said, they were beaten last week by Sellex by 3 points, so to come out the second top side, and of course today they played the top side and knocked them off. So 2 very good, important results the last 2 weeks. They did on the wrong side of the ledger last week, but certainly gives them some belief going forward that they can match it with the top teams in the competition.
And best on ground, let's go through them, mate. You can't go past Luke Ross for best on ground. You'd have to.
He's kicked 4 very important goals. He was around all day. He's very even in the ruck. He was him and Schutz probably shaded their counterparts in Allison and there's a big Sam Laurie. So they you're right. I think he was very important for them all day. Adam Hunter off the half-back line was very good early, and then of course we put him in the middle. Tom Middleton in the second half was important. Brett Ellis started off very well, but once they got the hard tag on him, young Claude Simons, that quelled his influence on the game. But certainly, from their point of view, probably the lad at number 38, Ashley Goodison.
Oh, Goodison, the kid, man, he was fantastic. And Daniel Marr was fantastic as well, hard through the middle, wasn't he?
Tom Fernandy, he had a good game.
Yep.
But I think they had 7 goals kicked, 7 different goal
Even
kickers.
spread, yeah.
Good spread.
Yep.
But as I said, the difference was in the finish. Luke Ross came forward because able to convert 4 goals. Kicked 1 in the first, a couple in the second, and 1 in the fourth quarter.
So there it is, wrapping things up here. It's lived up to all expectations. A match of the round, there's no doubt about it. A fantastic game of footy, and well done to the Dogs. Commiserations to McLaren's first game they've dropped this year, and to drop it at their home ground too. So it makes the competition a little bit more interesting at the very least. So this has been the Great Southern Football League Match of the Round, streaming on YouTube at happyfm.org.au and live on the radio at 90.1. We'll see you next week.
This has been a presentation from Victor Harbour's 90.1 Happy FM.